What? Hello everybody, fudge, I was gonna do a cool thing. Hold on, wait, hold on, pretend I'm not live yet, okay, pretend I'm not. There we go, whatever. Hi, how are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Project, hello. Thaxos, hello. Congrats on being first. I think it was Project, congrats on being first. Doom, hello, how are things? Hope you're also doing well. It's almost like I haven't spoken to you all day or something. I don't know, that was weird. Today's been a long day. Okay, I'm a little silly right now. Anyway, hope everyone is doing wonderfully. We have a trial which I've been told is very fun to do at some point. So, time for one of your favorite trials? Yeah. Hi Choji, I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. I've heard that people love this trial, so I'm super keen to get started with it. Having said that, who actually wants to like join me? I know that I don't think any of you are online. No, I don't even know if I have some of you. I know I don't have you, Doom. Choji, have I even added you as a friend in Final Fantasy? Oh my god, why is my friend list so long? You're in the Enclave? Where the fudge is the Enclave again? Me like, wait, where's the Enclave? This sub's not active. Oh, okay, that's so fair. That's so fair, Choji. Is this the Enclave? This is the Enclave. I know that. I knew that, obviously. I'm gonna lose the cool music though, which is very sad. Okay. Whomst here? Is this you? This you? That does in fact look like a bunny girl. Hello? Is on a data center in a different region. Okay, I don't actually know if that matters. That you, hi. Welcome to the, I don't know, welcome to this. There's not really a name for this. Let's have a look at your character. Let's have a little look. Reaper. Is Reaper your main? Actually, wait, can I check? Dragoon looks like it's your main. I don't know though, I have no idea. An amnesiac but in desperate need of vacation. Yeah, look, honestly, understandable. Fair enough. I get it. That's a vibe. Okay. Sorry, I hope I'm not outing you by looking at your stuff. I'm just curious. Reaper's a close second. It does seem that way. I cannot wait to learn Reaper. I love scythes, and I want to have the scythe class. So I'll get there eventually. Once I get to, I think it's Endwalker, right? Once I get to Endwalker, I'm picking up Reaper immediately. First thing I'm doing. Screw the main story. I'm doing my Reaper stuff. So fun. I've heard. Sasha Font, no. Anyway, I'm just trying to think. Because I know, okay, waiting for results. I think the Jumbo Cacpot is in 20 minutes. So that's the wrong button. Wait, is there anyone else who may be joining? No, it doesn't look like it. If anyone else wants to join the squad and can get in before we actually get the I'm pressing the wrong freaking trial. Let me start again. Do I want to see magic trick? Absolutely. What's your magic trick? I'm so ready. I'm so ready for this magic trick. Doom, Doom, I'm so sorry. Fantastic trick, amazing. 10 out of 10. I've seen it before. But I will say, for the longest time, I used to see those little portal looking things in like the hub areas, like in Limsa or like in freaking Gridania, like whatever. And I'd be like, how are people doing those? Like, where the portals come from? What ability is those portals? How are they using it now? And I recently found out it was the Reaper's Dash, which I love, which gives me more of a reason to want to play Reaper because I love the portals and I want to leave them everywhere. Anyway, you can yeet. I love it. You want to see my magic trick? You want to see my magic trick, Doom? This is my magic trick. Okay, you ready? You ready? Problem is I can't yeet back, so I'm like kind of stuck over here now. I'm stuck over here now. That was my trick. That's all I got. Okay, so I kind of want people to be around for the raid because I know a lot of people like really keen in watching me do the trial. I keep calling it a raid. I know a lot of people are really keen in watching me do the trial, so I don't want to do it just yet. I sort of want to wait for like maybe some more people to like hop in. Maybe some people might want to join as well in the trial as well. So I'm hesitant to like start it immediately. And then also just realizing that the Jumbo Cactpot is at 7 o'clock too, which is in like 18 minutes. I also want to do Jumbo Cactpot. So part of me is like Jumbo Cactpot results and go straight from Jumbo Cactpot into the trial, right? Like I'm thinking that could be really cool. We can have a quick chat. We can absolutely chat. Trial in 1 hour. What do you mean in 1 hour? The Cactpot results in 18 minutes and then we'll go straight into the trial, okay? I won't be yapping for an hour, okay? I know people are here for the trial. They want to see the trial. They want to see it. They want to see it. The problem is I don't know what I'm going to do for the next 17 minutes, right? Like, obviously I can talk. We can yap. We can have a great conversation. But it's also like, I don't actually know what... Like, I just closed down my journal. I don't really have a lot of other quests I can actually do. I mean, like... Apparently I have a level 50 minor quest that I could just randomly do for no goddamn reason. I'm pretty sure all of these other ones though are things that like, these are never gonna pop. I don't even know why I've still left them in my journal. Like they're not gonna happen. What in the world is this one? Oh, that's apparently I have my level 60. What am I even doing? Why do I have enter Snowcloak? I don't even remember where Snowcloak is. Is that a trial? Is Snowcloak a trial? The dungeon. Why did I not see it when I looked through the dungeon list? Snowcloak. Can't see it. So we might be on duty support. No, because these are the hard ones, right? This is serious hard. This is Hellbreaker Isle hard. The Weeping City is not hard, but I don't think Weeping City is duty support. Yeah, no. That's a level 61. Absolutely not.
Back by unpopular demand, me!
Kai, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. How are things? Although I will say this one though, Snowcloak might be on duty support. Snowcloak is not duty support. Fudging nothing is duty support. That makes me so. You're backed by unpopular demand? No, there is very popular demand here for you. That sounded really weird. I could unsync it at a high enough level. No, this is very true. I'm just very hesitant to do anything unsynced. And the reason for that is because I like to experience new content and the dungeons and the trials. I like to experience content as it was intended on release initially. So I would like to actually experience the content with all the mechanics in a group, doing all the mechanics and making sure I do the mechanics. When I played World of Warcraft, I was so incredibly devastated that all the old dungeons and stuff, you can't run with other people because you are over leveled as hell and there's no way to like lower yourself back to the level of those dungeons. So when you run through the dungeon, you just do it and there's no alternative, and that unless there's time walking or whatever else event is available. So like it kind of sucked because I never got to experience the mechanics of those dungeons, and my first time actually playing them was just running through killing everything in like 2 hits, right? And I don't really want to do that for Final Fantasy because I know I can actually experience them properly, right? I know that's an option. It just means it'll take forever and it'll probably never be done. But the opportunity is there. You've been AFK since you logged in hours ago. Were you logged in waiting here for hours? That's crazy. That's crazy. I do love how, well, maybe love is a strong word. I do find it interesting how there are people who will just AFK in like, what's the word? In like hub areas. Like, there is someone on Aether Cactuar, which is where my North American character is, who just sits there floating in front of the Aetherite 24/7. Like, I can guarantee I can go to fudging Aether Cactuar, sit in front of the freaking, like, fast travel Limsa, and they'll be there. They'll be there. I don't understand why people do that. Like, why did they AFK? I don't get it. What? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I can understand AFKing if you're in a stream, right? Like, if you've got it in the background and you're just doing something on the side, but, like, you intend to play later or whatever. Totally get it. But there are some people, I swear, that all they do is they log in this game to AFK and they do nothing else. They only ever log into AFK, and I just don't get it. I'm not attacking them for it. I just don't understand. You know what I mean? The first thing I thought of was I was over there sitting on the bench. Project absolutely fudging not. I think what I was gonna do, I definitely haven't updated you on this project, and this is totally not an attack on you. I've gotten so many of those play this with the controller every single fudging time I play this game that I kind of started actively despising playing this game with the controller. And I think I'm going to add an exception, because I haven't like outwardly said this or confirmed it, but like the last few times it's been redeemed, I've just said no. Short version is, I'm gonna refund you your points, but I think I'm actually gonna like not allow people to make me play this game with the controller. I'm gonna like have it be an exception, like make me play with the controller, but not Final Fantasy because I refuse. So totally not your fault. No, you're good. You weren't here when it happened. It was just constantly like every single time I would play this game, it'd be like, maybe we'd play with the controller. So I'd play with the controller, and then the moment I'd be done back to keyboard, someone else would redeem it. And it'd be redeemed over and over and over again. And I got annoyed and upset. Like, I gave controller a good go. I gave it a go. I played it for a bit. I got used to it. I kind of like the controller setup in this game. I think it does the control setup really well for an MMO, and I love it. But my god, I am sick of everyone redeeming it and not letting me play with my comfy mouse and keyboard. Imagine a streamer not doing his own redeem. Listen, Akai, you don't understand. The redeem was the default, and I was sick of it being the default. I want to play with my mouse and keyboard. I don't want to use my controller. I'm gonna be a baby about it. Anyway, long story short, totally not your fault, project. You're more than okay, and I appreciate it. I just don't think I can do it for this game anymore. I really don't. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not you, it's me. And the trauma. The controller trauma. SMH, listen here, Akai. You can SMH all you want, okay? That's all I got. That's all I got. You're welcome. You can SMH all you want. Oh my god, wait. Hold on. One thing I can really do. Sorry, I'm abandoning you really quickly. Don't worry about it. Do me. I'll be back. I rejected someone. It's not you, it's me. I've never rejected anyone in my life. I've been rejected. I've never done the rejecting. Which, totally fine, by the way. But also, if I was to reject someone, I would not say it's not you, it's me, because that's so mean. That's so mean. I don't know. Anyway. What was I gonna say? I'm gonna actually, like, dump all this stuff in my freaking glamour prism. Glamour dresser, glamour whatever. It's not me, it's you. No! That's even worse. It's even worse. I don't know what I would say though. I have no idea. I guess it would depend on the person, right? Like, that's the point. It would have to depend on the person. It'd have to depend on the person. I can't just have an explanation ready out of nowhere, you know? Okay. Yeah, store that as glamour because that's not as good as what I'm currently using. God, I've got so much stuff I'm going to be storing as glamour right now. Say goodbye to all of my wait, hold on, that was dumb. That's this thing. Wait. Ah! Why is it the glamour dresser works with left clicks and not right click like every other inventory? Makes me mad. You're gonna try to sleep now. Thank you for dropping by, Kai. I appreciate it. Go get some amazing rest. And I'm trying not to say anything mean. No, I'm kidding. I don't have anything mean to say. Go get some sleep. Redeem points is what? Oh, what is name something? So like in some games where you can actually like give a name to something, so such as an example, the last time people used it, we were playing Minecraft, and they wanted to name the they wanted to name the dogs with like a name tag. So you'd redeem the name anything tag, name anything redemption, so that way you could like use a name tag and name the dogs, and then the little name will come up in dogs. If we're playing like say Pokemon, for example, the name anything would be like to give a Pokemon a nickname. That's what that sort of thing is for. I have so many freaking potions I just do not need. I could probably sell these for like a large amount. Like absolutely ridiculously insane. Can you name me handsome? Please no. Please no. No, that would make me so uncomfortable. I appreciate the compliment though, but please no. Wait, music roll vendor. I already have these apparently. Okay. Well, let's go sell some things I don't need. Too late, your name is handsome. No. Rejected. I guess we found out how I reject people, chat. I'm so sorry. Oh boy. What in the world? Yeah. Also, what in the world is this high-grade company-issued tonic? Immediate recovery from unconsciousness? Oh, fudge, I don't know. Restores GP... Oh, actually, that's really handy. I want that. Cures silence. That's handy too, if I remember to use it, which I won't. 1,000 points maximum. It's not too bad. 1,300. Okay, hold on. I don't need these. These ones I definitely need. I don't even know if I need X potions, because 1,300, that's not a lot. It's like 10%, though. That's 10% of my health. You can't imagine having a stamp that just says rejected, you just carry it with you everywhere. I do have a stamp as a lawyer, with all my legal details and, well, personal details, authorities, lawyer, whatever. My point is, I do have one, but I'm not using it for rejecting people, if that makes sense. You've never been rejected. It's okay. It's okay. It's not actually that bad. Okay, I think that's fine. I've got so much junk in here. Ugh. You're like, oh, yeah. Sorry, didn't know you didn't know. Yes, I am a lawyer. And it's so much fun. 10 out of 10 would info dump legal things every time. I did that in my Discord earlier today. I'm so sorry for everyone who was there for the info dump. Wait, no, I want to... Wait, hold on.
Once I complete all these minigames, you'll never have to hear this music ever again. Like, literally never again.
Doom, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. I'm getting my words. Thank you for the sub. It means so much, Doom. I appreciate it. I got confused because I'm very used to... Actually, I can go to the gold source now because it's going to be in 5 minutes. On my other character, I'm with the Maelstrom. So I ran there and I was like, what do you mean a transfer? What's going on? I got so confused. After many, many years, you finally found out my job, which is crazy, Project. Because I do not hide it. Like, I make it... A lot of people know my job. I don't hide it at all. It's common knowledge here. I don't know how you've missed it. Like, Doom, I can understand not knowing. Doom's only known me since like yesterday. That's fine. You've been here a while. I don't know how you've like dodged and weaved your way around like every like time it's come up. But you know, it's fine, you know? That's 21, right? Yes! Give me money. But also, wait, were there actually ads at that point? Because I know there were ads at the start of the stream. There shouldn't have been ads then, though, dude. Please, 1, 2, 3. Dang it! Okay, well, hopefully the Jumbo Cack Pod is nicer to you. You didn't have Twitch for 2 years before getting it back? Yes, but you've also been here for a while, right? Like recently, right? Right? Am I just imagining that you've actually... No, you've been... I'm so confused. Whatever, it's fine. Every Saturday at 7 p.m. That's in 4 minutes. How is no one here? This is because it's fudging OCE. No one shows up for OCE things. The community is too small. You're getting a ton of really laggy around the edge ads. Oh, yeah, that's really annoying. Look, the Twitch ad system is an absolute pain, and I despise it with every fiber of my being. And the fact that they make people choose between, do you want pre-roll ads for literally everyone to join your stream and absolutely kill your discoverability and kill any chance of new people wanting to stop by because they just get 30 seconds of ads every time? Or do you want all of the people who have been in your community the entire time to be the ones experiencing those ads instead? What sort of choice is that, Twitch? It sucks. I don't like it. So, you know, you make do with what you can do, right? My monthly account, your last account was 2 years. Hold on, surely not, Project. You've been here for more than a month, right? Right? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Wait a second. Wait. This is your old account. You've recently been on here in your new account. I thought this was your new account. I thought this was your other... Do you see my confusion now, Project? I was like, this is your new account. What do you mean? So I went to check how long you've been here on your recent account, and I was thrown off by the fudging 3 years, because I was like, that's not... Hold... You thought it was your new account. No. No, it's not. What? So hold on. Which is your lost account then? So you've gained access to your old account again, question mark? Wait, hold on, Project. What's the name of the other account you have then? Make the screen smaller so they can run ads below and on the side and it lags the stream. Oh, you're getting the smalls. Oh, I hate that one. Do you also get it Doom where you have the... Oh my god, you're Demon Lord. Hold the phone. Why does Demon Lord sound familiar? Hold on, Demon Lord's not following me. Okay, now I'm confused. Why does Demon Lord sound familiar? Why do I feel like I know a Demon Lord? Maybe I'm getting my names mixed up. Because like when you said that, I was like, oh my god, I know Demon Lord. That's you? But now I'm like, oh wait, maybe I don't know a Demon Lord and I'm just an idiot. I don't know what's going on anymore, okay? I'm confused. I don't know what's happening. I'm just here. Anyway, back to what I was gonna say to Doom. Do you get the thing where like when an ad plays on Twitch, like the audio is significantly delayed because it screws up, and then when the ads are over, suddenly the stream audio is like 10 seconds delayed for literally no goddamn reason because Twitch can't get their audio syncing right? You get the one with it. They shrink the chat down for a mini ad above chat. I've never seen a chat mini ad. The only ads I've ever gotten on Twitch are the ones that annoyingly take up the entire stream and chuck the stream like as a little preview right above chat where you can't see a goddamn thing going on because it's tiny as hell. I get those ones. And I don't get the banner ads, I don't get the chat ads, I don't get anything else but the big full screen ads that blast their volume at you and then like make your whole PC die. You get robbed the day after you're gonna follow. Oh shoot, wait, hold on, wait, do you mean like haha I got robbed, or do you mean like you actually like someone actually came and like robbed you? Because the first one's like, ah man, that sucks. The second one is like, oh my god, that sucks. Like, you know what I mean? You have to refresh Twitch because stream gets delayed. God, I hate that so much. It's why I use, I think it's, is it BTTV or FFZ or something? I use something where I can just reset the Twitch player so I don't have to refresh the whole page. And it's generally normally better, but I don't know. Anyway, chat, let's see if any of my numbers get chosen. I don't know what number that is. 8. I've immediately already lost. 0. Yeah, I got nothing. Don't worry about it. I got that 0, but that doesn't matter because the numbers have to be in order, and I hate that. 9. See, like, the numbers have to be in order from right to left, and it's the worst thing in this freaking game. Robert broke into your family house. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, no, that's not cool. I'm so sorry that happened. I hope that everything is okay. What? Hey. Boo. Boo. As long ago. No, that's fair, but it still sucks. Like, I've been robbed once in my life. Not me personally, our family got robbed, which is so stupid, right? So, this would have been like, ooh, about 20 years ago now. So I was like 8, right? 8 or 9. I was like really young. I went away on school camp and I had like, I was playing a game on my mum's laptop and I was like, oh mum, well, I'll go away on camp. Can you have the laptop ready for me to come back so I can keep playing the game when I return? Like, etc. Right? I was excited kid. I had a new game and I wanted to play it. Everything was fine. Literally I can't remember when it was, but I was away at camp and then my mum was home like basically the entire time. Then a family friend asked her if she wanted to go shopping together, whatever. They left the house. They went shopping around the corner for like 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes. Came back, place was robbed in 5 minutes. They went in, they searched like her wardrobe for some reason. I don't know why they went searching wardrobe. They searched the whole house and took the laptop and dipped in 5 minutes. I don't even know how they got away with that. So anyway, I came back and I was like, Mom, where's the laptop? You said you were going to have it sitting here waiting, but you weren't going to touch it. And she was like, I didn't touch it. And then she was like, oh my God, we got robbed. And that was my experience with being robbed when I was 8 years old. And it meant nothing because I was 8. But it sucked because I couldn't play my game anymore. And that's what really hurt, you know? Anyway, 4 to 6 times? Were you just in like a bad area project or... Were you just in like a really bad area or did your house specifically just get targeted because they knew you were like rich or something? I don't know. Very bad area. Ugh, hate that. Hate that so much. I'm not gonna, no, you know, I'm not gonna do Air Force One. We're gonna do the trial like we said we were gonna do. We're gonna get this trial done. Okay, we ready for the trial, friends? Are we ready for the trial? You weren't allowed a dog? Why not? Average wait time is 23 minutes! Okay, chat, what are we doing for 23 fudging minutes? Why is this mandatory main story quest trial a 23 goddamn minute wait? Because it's fudging OCE, isn't it? Hold on. Hold on. I do have all languages ticked. What the hell is this? What is this? Landlords. See, okay. See, here in I don't know if it's an Australian thing or if it's just a my state thing. But we have a law that effectively says that a landlord cannot unreasonably prevent, like, unless there's like a very good reason for it, they're not allowed to prevent any tenants from joining because they have like pets. Like if you have a pet, they cannot deny you tenancy here. And I love that law. I love it so much. Is now spread to most of Australia? Oh, great. Perfect. See, that's the thing. I knew it started here, but I wasn't sure if it was Australia-wide yet. I love that so much. It's the best law ever. 10 out of 10 would law again. Wait, hold on. I should not go there yet. No, we're living a better life now. I got a PC. Nice, nice. I mean, I'm glad that things are going much better for you. You know, that's what matters. That's what's important, you know? Like, yes, we're all going to have, like, things in our past that are not great, but the important thing is we're not there anymore. We're in, hopefully, we're all hopefully in a better position in life, you know? That would be the ideal, right? Uda. I genuinely have no idea why. And this is the exact reason why I made another character in North America. So I don't have to wait 23 minutes for a freaking main story quest line, you know? God, I'm blanking. You're a lot older, so you can manhandle a robber. Yeah, but like, you say that until it turns out the robber actually has a gun and you're dead. You know, like, or a knife. Or like, you don't know when a robber's gonna have a weapon or some means to like attack you. Beth, hi, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Secondly, the what virus? I did have COVID last week. What in the what is, hold on. Alright. Common and very contagious virus. It causes nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. How the fudge have I not heard of this very common and contagious virus before? Crazy. You've got weapons as well. Okay. Look. I'm not providing any legal advice about how you should use self-defense, because I'm not doing that. I'm not putting myself into that. We're not doing that here. But my God, the position in which the law in different countries states that you are allowed, or like the extent to which you're allowed to use lethal force to defend yourself or whatever, is like fudging so different everywhere, and I don't like it. Yeah, now that I'm a lawyer, I don't provide legal advice, guys. Sorry, not sorry. I should have sold that. What am I? Whatever. It makes my job difficult. No, I provide legal advice to fudging clients. You guys are not my clients. I'm not giving you any advice at all. You mean like sticks to the cosplay? Hey, you know, look, I'm right with you there. I'll fight an invader with my little swords. They'll come at me with their like knife, and I'll pull out my foam halo energy weapon. I provide advice in exchange for money. What is a gel gun? I know what a P90 is. What is a gel gun? The squad's on the shortlist for next big assignment. Oh. Huh. Cool. As you can tell, I don't fudging do this. I don't mess with the squadrons at all, and I probably should be, but... Oof. It's like an airsoft gun for kids 13 and up. So it's not an airsoft gun then. Most very clearly not. I don't know if these guys are actually able to complete their task. Specifically because... none of them are above 4. I hate this. I hate this so much because I'm really bad at working out if I can get them to hit an actual, like, freaking threshold for this. Anyway. Fun fact, we don't have airsoft guns in Australia because they're considered actual firearms, and so they're just not allowed. Oh, this is not gonna hit. Whatever. You told the American friend that band, they were shocked. If it's gun shaped at a gun? Well, no, because like Nerf guns aren't, well. I'll get to that in a bit because there is something to say about Nerf guns. Because paintball guns are allowed. Nerf guns though. So we are allowed to have Nerf guns that are like the darts, like you know those Nerf dart ones with like the long rubber like ones. We can have not rubber, foam, the long foam ones that like barely travel very fast at all in the air. We can have those. But you know the Nerf guns that are like the full like balls? If they are like the ball weapons, we can't have those here, I'm pretty sure. I don't think you can buy Nerf guns with like the ball ammunition. It has to be the dart ammunition only. Yeah, if it's modified, it's also not allowed. They're so incredibly strict on that. I'm pretty sure this is probably a law like universally like across the world as well, but just in case it's not, every single gun that we have in Australia has to have the orange like tip at the top to say it's not a real gun. You're not allowed to hide that tip no matter what you do with the gun. It has to be there by law. It's crazy. I love it. I love our gun laws. They're fantastic. Mystic, welcome. Congrats on being third. How are you? Hope you're doing well. No, wait, I don't want to dismiss. I want to postpone. I'd say, like, the reason I don't mess with the squadron stuff is because I hate balancing the freaking stats, because I'm not good at it. The other one said modified toy guns are considered guns. Well, it depends how they're modified. I don't actually know what a modification would be. I just know that they have to have the orange tip. And there's probably some law or some sort of like thing about them not also being painted black too, because then it also looks like a gun. But I don't quote me on that one. You got snacks? I want snacks too, except I've been snacking all day and I probably shouldn't have more snacks, you know? Oh, of course they do. Absolutely they do. They get confiscated, and I don't know if you also get prosecuted for like anything. I'm sure there's like some sort of laws against like brandishing like things that look like guns. I don't know though, because I fudging know nothing about gun laws. I just know that we have good gun control laws. I don't know what they are or how they work. I just know we have them. 2 convictions. Why did I not sell that? Hold on. I'm running around like a headless fudging chicken. But yes, Beth, please do, Ooh, what can I do with these, actually? Please do regale us with your knowledge. It would be completely pointless, but like... Oh my god, it popped! The GD popped! Chat, we're in. One's for firearms, one's for third of weapons, something like that. Crazy. The wording would absolutely be different. I can see that. Chat, I'm ready. I'm so ready for the cool trial. I've been excited for this for a whole fucking day. You're in bed, so Matt, so fair. So fair, Beth. Sorry, I have the norovirus, apparently. Yeah, he would absolutely know.
Oh, it's going to be a long night.
I don't like how she said that. I'll get you sick over the internet? Okay, bud. Okay, bud. Are those fans? Oh, shoot. Oh, fudge. Ah! If you get a cold, it has absolutely nothing to do with me, okay? No, that's exactly what it is, Beth, actually. Fun fact. Fun fact, that's all it could possibly be, you know? Just a puff or two before we go on. Oh my god, she's smoking in the middle of a battle. What is that doing over there? Oh, we have to kill these things before they touch each other, probably.
Beg for mercy. Your death will be all the sweeter.
The Subway, nice. I haven't had Subway in so long because it's gotten stupid expensive and I don't like it. Uh-oh. What's this? I love how the Scholar's Fairy is just healing everyone. Oh, Yotsuyu's normal now. Your sister? I have no clue what's going on. Like, I'm reading the text bar, I don't know what's happening. Xenos? I can't believe I got pushed out of my own freaking. Gosetsu? Oh, I love this. Oh, this is such a cool fight. She's suffering and everything. But like, Gosetsu's still here to protect. So you must survive. Oh, I love that. She's having a possible redemption arc. Chat, this is what I wanted. There's context, Beth. Leave me alone, okay? I promise I'm not a horrible person. It's not what I meant.
I rise on you.
It's not what I meant.
Diffuse with night. I shall prevail.
Oh, what the hell is this? Under the influence of the full moon. Oh god, I have no idea how this works. I'm probably going to go to the wrong thing. Now under the influence of the new moon. Oh. I don't know how it works. Peachy, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing well.
In moonlight's chill, shine petals pale.
God dang it, Beth, every time!
Whoa.
Oh, that's a tank buster. I don't want to be near a tank buster, actually. I love that I have the bot set up for that specifically. Anyway, Peachy, how you doing? I hope you're doing well.
And let me see what you have!
No, that's more than okay.
No!
Whoop, whoop.
No,
There you go, Bear.
not yet. Not yet. I'll grind you under my heel. I'll grind you under my heel.
Uh-oh. Oh, God. I think I just got out of that time. This is so true. This is so true. Every time, Beth. Every time. Her hair is white now? And her clothes are different? Is this the Yotsuyu redemption arc that we all wanted? And by we all, I mean me. I wanted it. Look at the pretty feathers. Thank you for the celebration window thing. I don't know. Oh no way! I got that. That wasn't. I thought I unlocked like a super cool like new thing from that fight, and I was like, wait, actually, that was just the minion I unlocked with the tombstones. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Lol. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I'm good. Who shot her? Was it the brother? fudging knew it too. Oh, I wanted the redemption arc and instead the brother just comes along and kills her. What a jerk. Thank you, Doom. I try my best. No, they are siblings, Beth. You shut your face.
You really must learn to finish the job.
Can I stab you? You've such a stabbable face.
'Tis true that a gaudy mirror and a handful of crystals make for a feeble summoning. But even the weakest icon is a god of sorts.
What up, Mystic?
A threat that must be put down.
Oh, you were referring to Beth. I'm a little slow.
My, such hostility. These beings are the sworn enemies of the Empire. I merely did my duty as an Imperial officer.
You turned her into the... It's the same charge as someone to have a gun versus a toy gun, and I'm not surprised by that either.
Will you surrender to anger then? Slay an anointed emissary to avenge a fallen foe?
Honestly, I feel like you would be more problematic to us alive than you would be if we just killed an emissary, to be completely honest with you.
Ha! You cannot, of course! To do so would burn the bridges we have labored so hard to build.
We didn't build any fudging bridges. You betrayed us, and you've done nothing for us.
But I'm forgetting. They're already ash.
Prohibited
This
weapons, yeah.
dormant
Makes sense.
woman has seen to that.
The Empire cannot ally itself with any nation that refuses to renounce summoning. I believe I was most clear on that point.
Group of engine you ran. Is that that this fight was, or is that a different fight? Because I get confused with the names sometimes. You had so much fun using the fish spell in the Shade of Asahi. There was a Shade of Asahi in this? I didn't even see that. I saw the Shade of Xenos and I saw the Shade of Gosetsu. I didn't see the Shade of Asahi. Oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna do something.
It should have been mine.
What should have been yours?
The power he bestowed upon her.
Oh.
I
Of
should have
course.
been the one to govern Doma. I would have repaid
Yeah,
his faith.
look, Beth, neither can I, and that's why I have made a not Lalafell character for my North American character, so that way I can see all these cutscenes with someone who looks somewhat normal. Because it's the Lalafells I can't take her seriously either. I love her, it's great, but like it's just a different vibe. Those two with the parents and a bunch of randos, and the Solar Shade was Asahi before Xenos. Oh god, I missed all of those. I only noticed Xenos and Gosetsu. You kept thinking Asahi was the name of that beer? Which beer? I wouldn't know because I don't drink. But like, which beer?
No one alive loves him more than I!
Well, let's change that, because someone else alive will love him more than you when you're dead! Literally, Beth. Waddle away, waddle, 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 till the very next day. Ba 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 da. That was all, thank you.
Instead, this harlot betrayed his trust.
You're kicking...
Useless piece of filth! Worthless whore!
Oh, I know that, Doom, but like, oh my god. Hien? Lord Hien? Lord Hien? Hien? Wait, is Yotsuyu still alive? Who did that?
Thank you, dear brother, for this precious gift. Vengeance.
Oh, we've gotten a show. Okay, I see. He's doing. He stabbed him. Oh, she did with her cool primal magic.
These people are people. They ignore the corruption which festers beneath the surface. Cast aside that which is dirty and broken. Speak not of things which would disrupt
Oh,
their
look, to be
dreary
fair,
little lives.
I totally get That makes so much sense. That makes sense that he's like that. Because he's a narcissist and I hate him and he needs to die. And looks like he is dying, so yay, hooray.
Like you, Asahi. Always pretending not to see. You were the first. The first I swore to kill.
So why didn't you? Because you clearly had the opportunity.
Such bliss.
What logic are you poking holes in?
I had fought my hunger insatiable.
Oh wait, no, you meant me poking. Yeah, whatever.
Now I am satisfied.
I didn't feel sorry for her, but I just really liked the fact that she had amnesia and then she felt really guilty about everything. I don't know if I have a very different perspective of things, but if you've gotten to the point where you've lost your entire memory of everything you've done and your personality is completely different, I no longer see that as being the same person. That is not the same person who committed the crimes. That is not the same person who has been horrible to everyone else. They simply share the same body because their mind is very different. So I didn't feel sorry for Yotsuyu. I felt sorry for the person who she became after she lost her memories. And then I felt really upset when she became evil again because then we lost the cool, new, friendly Yotsuyu. You enjoyed your redemption arc? I did as well. Question, answer. Well, I'll give you the answer once you've asked the question, but you know.
You should feel honored, dear brother. I saved the last of my strength, just for you.
I know exactly where you're going with this, and it's very complicated. I don't think this does have a straight answer, right? Because obviously, the person who committed the acts is a horrible person, is at fault, right? But then the other personalities that didn't do it, they didn't do anything wrong and they weren't in control, right?
The Witch of Doma will soon be dead.
But I'm assuming you're going to ask about, should we arrest them and have the innocent person go to prison? And like, that's complicated and I'm not qualified enough to answer that question. I'm getting the fudge out of here. But the perspective I have is that it's very important to also, one, they go to jail when they're criminal, yeah, they just, only when their criminal personality shows they're in jail, right? No. I think that's the situation where I don't feel like prison is... Yeah, exactly, Beth, exactly. So, it's tough, right? Because half of the justice system is to, like, punish people who do the wrong thing, and the other half of it is to protect society, right? Grippy stock, yeah. That's where I was going. I was like, I don't think prison is the answer in that case. I think, I don't want to say like psych ward, but like I don't know what the official term for wherever they go is, but like yes, that would be the alternative there, right? Where they can be monitored and given the care they actually need, because it's not because they're a horrible person, it's because, well, one could argue one of their personalities is a horrible person, but it's because they have a mental condition, right? And that's what those places are for. It's to help people who have those conditions. You need a grippy stock stay, but you'll have GTRP withdraw. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing at that, Beth. I'm so sorry. I hope you're doing okay. And that's the other thing too about the grippy sock places is like, why do they limit your ability to do things? Like, sorry, that's an obvious. Why did I ask? That's a dumb question. I feel like you should have more freedoms than you do have. Like, obviously they need to monitor you and make sure you're okay, but like they take away so many things. I don't know. You need it before World War III drafting happens. Beth, This is not legal advice, but I feel like if World War III drafting does happen, you would probably already be excused just based on your mental conditions to begin with. I don't think you need to be in the grippy sock place, okay? I think you're already excused. Probably. I would be surprised if you weren't. I don't know though, because I don't know enough about the laws. Which you gotta... Thanks, Sage. That was... You're welcome. She got to remember back she was clouded with Trump. Well, exactly, right? Like, that's why I felt like there was still a way for her to be redeemed, because she was still... Oh, man, I want to say both of those. So you deserve the kind of fate. We'll go with that one. That's not what I meant, Beth, but, like, you know what I meant. And you know I'm also right.
Her happiness was never to be. Not in this world.
But yeah, no, that's exactly why I wanted her to still have the redemption arc, because the trauma was
I wonder,
not great, right?
was the fruit as sweet as he remembered?
At least we can tell Gesetsu that she still thought about him afterwards. She appreciated everything that he did. Well, I feel like that kind of comes with the territory of his job, you know? Which I'm not going to say, but, you know? Rest in peace, Yotsuyu. See, this is a good death scene.
Lord Xenos.
Can we kill him? He's not dead yet. He's not fudging dead yet. I hope Lord Xenos comes in and just stabs him. That would be the funniest ending. Lord Xenos makes his triumphant return. He says, "Ha, Warrior of Light, you didn't kill me," and then just stabs Asai. I would love that.
Lord Xenos.
There's an ad starting scene in the middle of this cutscene. Twitch, what the fudge was I saying beforehand? This is an essential service. I mean,
am at your
I don't know,
disposal.
maybe. I don't know anything. Would be nice.
Asai, you were born of Doma.
Oh, hey, look, it's ad time.
Yes.
So people don't miss the amazing story. I'm gonna, like, get up, have a stretch, get some water, and then be back at the end of ads, because, again, I don't want to, like... I don't want people to suffer missing story. Words are hard. I'll be back is what I'm trying to say. Sorry about the Twitch ads, because fudge Twitch, I guess. I don't know. I mean, Twitch, I love you. Please give me money. Bye. That's the wrong... Bye. I'm back. I literally just had a drink before I sat down, and I'm already coughing again. So, hi.
Yes, my lord.
And also, yes, please, Doom. Oh my god.
Honored that you would remember me. How may I serve?
I would love for him to be smacked with a fish.
You are hereby appointed Ambassador Plenipotentiary and empowered to speak with the voice of the Emperor. Return to your native land of Doma and announce your intention to sue for peace.
Sorry, to sue for peace?
For peace?
Once negotiations are underway, you are to locate the acting viceroy.
He lives? That is to say, I will, my lord.
When you have found her, you will initiate a ritual to call forth an icon.
Oh, so it was
I will
Xenos'
instruct you in the
plan.
necessary
I thought it was
steps.
his plan. Like, I thought it was Asahi wanting to, like, sabotage any actual peace efforts. From, like, I legitimately thought there was a second group in Galia, like, in the Galian Empire wanting to actually, like, change things and bring about peace. And that he was just, like, trying to sabotage that group. No, the whole thing was a fudging ploy by Xenos to begin with. God dang it, that's so upsetting. That's so upsetting. I was here for the
Yotsuyu's
political
faith is
intrigue,
unreliable,
for the infighting.
but as a child raised to believe in the Kami,
And I believed too
she
easy.
will serve as a vessel for one of the Kojin's gods. She need only wish it to be so.
I believed, chat. I believed. I know.
The power will seem a gift,
I
but the
know.
icon's essence will consume her. She will be no more than a husk, a slave to whim and desire.
It's okay. I'm okay. Really. I'm okay.
My lord, ever since the day you saw fit to save my miserable life, I have dreamed of repaying your benevolence. Upon my honor, I swear to devote myself wholly to your service. All that you command will be done, no matter the cost.
God, I hate him.
But I fear the subtleties of your plan yet elude me. From the reports I have heard, the champion who aids the Doman resistance would make short work of a single icon.
See, this is the question I had yesterday. I was like, did they just not think this through?
The icon is merely a message. The pacifist teachings of the populares spread through this city like a plague.
So they do exist.
And I would remind the people of the threat we face.
So the other faction, the populace that wants peace, actually does exist. So it was to sabotage them. So I was still right, just not exactly right. I thought it was fueled by Asahi hating people and not the fact that Xenos told him to. But like, it's the same idea. It's the same idea. They went to sabotage the peace, people wanting peace.
You will be my chosen agent. The hand which tolls the warning bell. The salvation of this world will not be won through the signing of treaties.
Oh boy.
Your chosen agent. I will not fail you, my lord.
Guess what? You failed him. Well, maybe you didn't fail, but you're dead, so whatever. Well, I hope you're dead. Oh yeah, no, he looks like a fucking zombie.
My master, Lord Xenos, he will come for you.
That's too real, Beth. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I do like that he's dead. Screenshot it, chat. Save this moment. Savor it.
You have prevailed, I see.
Oh, Gasetsu. So sorry. Oh, whose idea was it to bring him back here right now? He probably wouldn't take no for an answer knowing him.
She is gone.
I would laugh if she opened her eyes and like, haha, JK, I'm still alive.
Wherefore did the kami spare us, only to inflict this pain?
Can I at least tell him that she appreciated him in the end? Even though she became evil and got her memories back, she still thanked you and still thought of you before you died. Wondered if you enjoyed the persimmon she bought. I guess I'm not gonna tell him.
Death shall not want for company this day. You spared us a worse disaster, but I fear our fledgling peace with the Empire was beyond.
Oh yeah, no. Apart from that, about that, it was all a ploy. They were never offering peace. It was a fudging trick.
Lord Hien!
Maxima? That was the Guardian agent. Is he actually of the Popularis for real? For real?
Maxima, is it not? I assumed you long fled.
I entertain thoughts of escape even now, but our negotiations have yet to reach a satisfying conclusion. The ambassador insisted that the summoning spelled an end to our mission here, but it seemed to me there was more to the tale.
I saw a vision of Asahi's past. I'm gonna out with it. I'm not even gonna lie.
I have heard tell of this power you wield. And in your vision, you witnessed Lord Xenos giving these orders.
But how can that be? Xenos is dead. He took his own life after the battle in Alamigo.
Yeah, I don't know, but he's alive. I don't know how to...
I saw his body with my own eyes.
So did I don't know.
Forgive me, but Lord Xenos is very much alive. He granted our party an audience prior to our departure. That he was gravely wounded is certain, but his recovery appeared to be proceeding apace.
I love how this entire game's logic has been like, oh yeah, your white magic can like really heal someone, like because you're a mage, you can like super heal someone from death, but like you can't bring them back. Like the raise spell, like that's just for gameplay, it doesn't actually exist in canon. And yet fudging Lord Xenos is around like, raise is real.
I'm afraid I share Lord Hien's confusion. The man's death was confirmed and his remains interred. These are matters of public record.
Unless he's been cloned. But no, but he was injured. That doesn't make sense. Like, doesn't make any sense.
I have no doubt you believe what you say. But what then is the explanation?
I don't know,
An
man.
imposter has infiltrated the innermost circle of the Imperial Court. The idea is inconceivable, absurd. But worthy of investigation nonetheless. Our movement can ill afford to have a highly placed pretender undermining our efforts.
What do you mean, your movement? Xenos doesn't want peace and you do. I'm very confused now.
Your efforts may yet bear fruit. Tell me, what is to become of our prisoner exchange? Though we have already taken custody of our conscripts, we have yet to release your Imperial comrades. Do you still intend to collect them?
Yes. As the late ambassador's second in command, it falls to me to speak on the Empire's behalf.
Cool.
And I'm happy to confirm our intent to proceed according to the original agreement.
Okay.
Then let us be about it. 'Twould be a pity to abandon such a promising beginning.
I'm on board with this again. I'm glad that the Popularis
Indeed.
are actually real.
You have my thanks, Lord Hien. As soon as our people are secure aboard our airship, we shall depart straightways for Garlemald.
Tread lightly, Pilus. I sense treachery awaits you there.
Might I accompany you to the capital?
I thought he was gonna ask. I was like, Alphino wants to go along.
Alphino, have you gone mad?
Imposter or no, if Xenos was instructing Asahi on the finer points of ritual summoning, then experience tells us there is an Ascian waiting in the wings. Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard-pressed to contend with a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience. They need our help.
Were you indeed willing to share your knowledge of this enemy, we would not shun your counsel.
This is a bold play.
You truly mean to do this? In full knowledge of the danger?
I have seen the Warrior of Light risk her life on countless occasions.
Next to her, I'm scarce more than a distraction on the battlefield.
So your logic is because I'm super strong and you feel like you can't do anything because you're nowhere near as protected by Hydaelyn, that you're just gonna go waltz into the middle of danger because reasons? Okay.
But in the meeting room or the audience chamber, there I can make a difference. I can strike bargains, forge ties, and change minds. And
Yeah,
where
that's.
better to do these things.
He's just like, you know what? I'm ready for death.
Old enemy.
I'll do it. I believe in you, Alphino.
Tis not for me to stop you, but I would have you consider an alternative arrangement. Rather than braving the Empire as a simple traveler, go forth as an emissary of Doma. Such a position should offer you some measure of protection.
But he's not. Okay. Sure, whatever.
Go then. You've obviously made up your mind.
Oh, Alze seems hurt. She seems upset.
Just try not to do anything reckless, all right?
I shall be on my best behavior. Farewell, my friends.
And we never heard from him ever again. The end. Well, I like that. That's a really nice story beat. I am actually super keen to see how that will play out. Summoning. I knew he was playing treachery, but a summoning. Hien, listen. I know you're shocked, but I kind of saw this coming. I gather he left the same way he came, alone aboard a rowing boat. Oh, so he did come alone. Okay. They didn't expect him there. He wasn't meant to come along. Okay. The conscripts made it before the battle began in earnest, but the vessel yet waits in the riverbank for those who did not flee. Okay, cool. Away we go. Wouldn't that look terrifying? Because you wouldn't recognize most people at first. Like, obviously, the people will know who their loved ones are. But, like, at a glance, all they see is a bunch of people in Garlean uniforms. Like, seeing them run towards them, that would be so terrifying. They were probably told in advance that it was a prisoner exchange, though. But, like, it'd be funny.
How often have I imagined this moment? Thank you for helping it come to pass.
No worries. I'm just doing my duty of being the savior of the entire world every time. You're welcome. They bowing for me? For me? Oh, for us. Good enough. That's nice. I wonder how much more of post Stormblood quests I have to go. Because this feels like it's wrapped up everything, but I know I'm not at the end. Yosetsu. How you doing, buddy?
Ah, there you are.
Well, he seems in good spirits. Thanks, Preja. He shaved his head?
Gosetsu, your hair.
But why?
My friend, what have you done?
An old man who cannot raise his blade has no place in the service of a young lord. Thus did I decide to devote my remaining days to pilgrimage. I will walk this land, offering prayers of repose for all the souls who left this life in suffering.
I mean, like, yeah, but you don't need to, like, actually fight to help us. Like, there are a lot of other roles you could take which don't involve sword wielding.
All of them?
All of them? Guess that's every single person. Don't leave us, Kasetsu. He really is, Doom. He really is.
This is no forlorn
And I don't
final
blame him
farewell.
either.
Send me
That
on
would have
my
been
way with a
devastating for him.
smile, my friend.
Scarcely have we said our goodbyes to Alphino, and you leave us too. But 'tis well that my companions find their own way forward. I must endeavor to do the same.
It'd be so funny because he's like, Alphino, what happened? I shouldn't have run
I
away.
have faith that you will find the best path for Dorma without me, my lord. Pray forgive me this last act of selfishness, and grant me your blessing.
Yeah, no, absolutely, Doom. 100%. I would be so devastated
You have
if I was
earned
him.
it 1,000
Get it.
times over. Go in peace, my friend.
Yeah, it's
I
quite
shall
sad
make
too.
of Doma a land where children laugh and none need live in fear.
There is no better way to honor those who went before.
I'm gonna say the camera just dropped. Love it, love it. It's like higher, 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 and drop. Like, and it's gone.
And with that, I take my leave.
I guess that's you didn't have to shave your head for that though. Like you could have kept it. Kind of preferred you with your hair. Wait, no, that's mean to say. You're looking good. Anyway. Have we at least told him that Yotsuyu was thinking about him, or is that like not something we should do to him right now? Like I don't know. I feel like he should know. Oh my god, he changes from samurai to monk. No way. No way, I hope not. There's yet ample cause to be grateful. Pro join us in the building. No. I forgot what my question was. Oh. Yeah, no, I really, yeah, gotcha. Because I was saying, oh no, has he gone from samurai to monk? And you're like, no, that's not what I meant. Okay, I'm with you now. With my, yeah. Brothers and sisters are returned and the dreams of Doma's restoration is that much closer to being realized. I have not touched that quest line, but you do you, buddy. Lest you think me complacent, I assure you I've not forgotten the dark cloud on the horizon. That Xenos lives is... Oh, of course! There's probably more of post-Stormblood because we're actually going to deal with Xenos in it. Unless Xenos is like an ongoing like new enemy across the next few expansions, but I feel like he's probably just the post-Stormblood enemy. I don't know. Okay. How do you go react to Gesetsu being bald? She acted like he cursed himself. Well, because it's a cultural thing, right? I think it's a cultural thing in Japan, where if you shave your head, it like means like you've. I don't know what it is exactly. I know someone in chat mentioned it the other day, but it has a cultural significance to it. Something along the lines of being dishonored or something. I don't know. In opposition to Lola Cam Drop, Max Hype, Viera, and Femra have hilarious cam tracking sometimes. Oh, I completely can see that. Completely can see that. It's... The annoying thing for me is I would love to have, like, several different types of, like, characters just to have the different races and stuff. But I don't want to keep making new characters that I have to keep leveling and going through the story for and stuff. And then it's like, I want to have a single main, not like... and then, like, I want a Viera, but they didn't have hats for the longest time. I mean, now they're apparently getting hats again, but it's like, to what extent? My point is, I don't want to spend all my money on Fantasias, so I'll just stick with my one character. Thank you very much. If Femra, oh, and then some questions. She's just a torso. Oh my god, that's so funny. So what if you were like a... Hold on. Are the male Rogadon bigger than the... Who are the big cats again? The cat people, but like the big cats. I forget what their race is called. I know it if I saw it. I'm just mentally blanking yet again. Hrothgar, yeah. What would be a bigger model? A male Rogadon or a male Hrothgar? Because they're both pretty freaking big, right? The Hrothgar bigger? Or wait, you might just be delayed in answering that question. Did you ever stop to ask yourself why he showed Yotsuyu such kindness? I believe it lies in past tragedy, the death of his wife and daughter during the invasion. No. Oh, that's even more sad. He devoted himself to the service of his country. Yeah. Though Yotsuyu could never replace his daughter, I hope that with her at his side, he might live out the remainder of his days in contentment. Man. Hrothgar of a feral. Yeah, that's true. I do have the hunch. Who knows? Not me, because I refuse to make a male Rogadon of Hrothgar. So I will never find out. What I do know is that for a brief moment, a girl known as Yotsuyu lived among us. And that she brought with her a whisper of respite for a grieving heart. And for a moment, she was back with us at the end as well. And that's also very nice and sweet and stuff, you know? Okay. Is there a way for me to check? So Stormblood. If I check post... Wait, Heavensward Dragonsong and post Dragonsong? The hell? That's... That... So, hold on. Post Heavensward was broken up into Dragonsong and then post Dragonsong? That's crazy. Anyway, I'm guessing based on the length of the post Heavensward stuff that I may be still about, I may be halfway through, I'm guessing. You ever seen the Waking Sands in Realm Reborn where everyone was on screen but it was just legs and torso? Oh, I love that. That's so funny. That's hilarious. Alizé seems ready to bid farewell to Doma. Oh wait, maybe we are finishing up. That looks like we're finishing up. Like Thancred's back and Lys, that maybe we're finishing. I think it's time we're going. We've done all we can here and we have a lot to report. But before we head back to the Rising Stones, let's call in at Rhaegar's Reach. We should be the ones to tell Lys about Xenos. This is true. Oh, they might have been looking at like Xenos' corpse or something. Actually, if I check the Heavensward dungeons, and I check the amount of Stormblood dungeons, yeah, look how many post Heavensward dungeons existed, and we only have 2. We've got a fair bit of Stormblood to go, actually. We've got a fair bit of Stormblood to go. Yeah, I've still got a bit to go. I was like, looking at the quest log wasn't very helpful, but looking at the dungeon log makes it seem like, yeah, actually, I've got more than I thought. I forgot Peachy gave me this mount. Oh, hi there, buddy. Hi there, Doom. You just chilling? chilling against the... Why am I going to the Aether? I'm going to Rargos Roach. What am I doing? Look at all these blue quests I'm ignoring. Me forgetting I can't fly in here. Maybe not an exact amount, but like just a general idea of how long I have to go. Well, actually no. Actually, no, I take it back. As much as I would love to know how much I have left, I don't want to be thinking like, oh, when am I going to get to Shadowbringers? When am I going to get to Shadowbringers? Because like I had that problem when I was doing post-Realm Reborn. And in hindsight, I feel like it's just better to enjoy the journey for what it is, right? I can enjoy the story without going, oh, when's Shadowbringers? When's Shadowbringers? Because post-Stormblood is the story itself. And I should enjoy that. So actually, I take it back. I don't want to know how long I have to go. I'll just enjoy the journey for how long it takes. You know? That's a better mindset to have, I think. Mimily, Alizé, you're back. No Alphno? Oh boy, yeah, no, at least we have a lot to tell you. I love how she's like, no Alphno, and we're just like, oh, it's good to see you, Lisa. I'm going to ignore your question. As my headstone... Oh, okay, no, she's answered the question. No, I've been told that like the story gets better for every expansion, which I love to hear. My problem is, and this is really weird and like backwards, my favorite storyline was A Realm Reborn. Heavensward was good. I enjoyed it. I still preferred Realm Reborn. Stormblood's been okay. Again, not my favorite. I've liked some parts of it. I've not liked other parts of it. But for whatever reason, just like Heavensward and Stormblood just weren't as enjoyable as Realm Reborn for me, which I know is like completely backwards to everyone else. They just haven't been my thing. I don't know. But I know that like Shadowbringers is where it like really kicks off. Like, I know some people haven't enjoyed Stormblood. Like Stormblood can be one that's like hit or miss for a lot of people. Everyone really loved Heavensward though, so I don't know why I'm like different and like only okay. Like sort of kind of liked it, but whatever. Point is, I'm having a great time now, and that's what matters. Post Stormblood has been more enjoyable than Stormblood for me, actually, which is really weird, but whatever. Yeah, no, look, as I said, Heavensward was okay. There were some moments I thoroughly enjoyed. I enjoyed the ending of Heavensward where everything wrapped up more than I enjoyed the rest of it. I loved the whole revelation with the religious bishop, whatever the fudge he was, and like that whole aspect. I loved the resolution with the dragons and the peace and everything like that. I loved how it ended. The ending was amazing and I enjoyed it. The rest of the expansion was just kind of eh. Though I was also probably had a bias because I took a break in the middle of Heavensward. I stopped playing the game for like a good amount of time, which I also did at the beginning of Stormblood. I'm sensing a pattern. I don't like that pattern. We're going to ignore that the pattern's happening. There's no pattern. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to take a break in the middle of Shadowbringers. Just take a break every expansion, right? That's how this works. Just right in the middle of the expansion, I just take a break. I know what I saw. We all saw it. You're saying he's alive and well? Yeah, unfortunately, at least. I don't understand it either. Well, I might doubt the word of an Imperial Envoy. I'm inclined to trust Mimily. She saw the Crown Prince of the Echo. Yep. Exactly. It was him. It was Xenos. It must have been. I don't know. Some kind of really convincing imposter. Xenos is dead. He had a great big hole in his neck. We buried him. I know! That's why I'm confused. Someone went to trouble desecrating is great. Someone what? When? Did I know this? Oh, hi, Thancred. What brings you to the Reach? Alpha had been lending me a hand at the Soul Tree, keeping an eye on the rebuilding work until operations were up and running, and now they are. I thought I might look on you before wending my weary way back to the headquarters. Oh, Halfno had me lending a hand. I thought he said he had been lending a hand, and I was like, that's not true. He was with us the whole time. What are you talking about? I just can't read. Is there some suggestion Late Crown Prince could have gotten better? Might I suggest a quick look inside his coffin? Well, there, I'm like, why are we not doing that first, right? Just go check his grave, see if he's still there. And find out he's not there. Or, no, I would really much enjoy that if we go there and he's still in the grave, just as we saw. That would be so much cooler than, oh my god, his body is missing. Which is probably what's gonna happen. Oh my god, please do, Doom. Please. That would be so funny. Would love to see it. And by later, I mean I'm gonna look right now. Oh, it's not there yet. I was so ready. I was just like, I'm just gonna look now. Oh my god, wait, it is there. Haha. Oh my god. Is that a max height Vieira? We'd love to see it. Why do I have a fudging Twitch notification? Oh, okay. That's fair. Ah, Rogadon, okay. So funny though. I'm on Midgard Solma. Wait, is it Midgard Solma? Are we actually just writing Midgard Solma? We are. I find it so funny that we have Midgard Solma as a... Where is he? We have him as both a minion and a mount. And I'm like, how does that actually work? You know what I mean? It was probably actually explained in Heavensward when it freaking happened, but I've forgotten because it was so long ago. What is this? Never seen that enemy in my life. Ubi's Max Varian had the same trouble? Fair. So wait, is Ruby your main character that you play on? Do you have several? I don't know how most people like play this game if they have multiple mains or whatever. You better be in there. Someone scrawled all over the stone a while ago, but I had it scrubbed off and thought no more of it. So no one thought to check if the coffin was still occupied. Oh boy. The best sure not observed. Oh boy. You have several odds in this round. Fair enough too. Like I very much, when I play a lot of MMOs, I have a ton of different ults, but...
Oh dear. We seem to be missing a corpse.
Dang it, they took the easy way of the corpses missing. Man. Azari's in there buried with him. That would be so funny. I was really hoping his corpse would still be present.
I only hope it isn't walking around.
You know? Because I thought that'd be a much cooler mystery if his corpse is there, but there's still someone else around too. But in this case, it just seems like, no, he's just not there anymore. Don, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. I'm so sorry you missed the amazing trial, but it was such a good time, and I loved how it all ended. I thought it was really well done. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Oh my god, is that Xenos himself? Wait, no, that's not Xenos. Wait, is that... Uh-oh, we've been spotted. You're having breakfast? Fair enough. I hope you enjoyed your breakfast. Why are you smirking? Oh, I don't like this guy. We're gonna get betrayed. We're gonna get backstabbed, aren't we? They did a really horrible job of making sure no one was watching. They didn't even check the cliff on the opposite side. They didn't check the surroundings. They did no scouting. Call ourselves the freaking scions of the 7th Dawn. We say we're so smart, but we don't even freaking pay attention to it. And I still be dealing with a doppelganger. An agent could have been sent to dispose of the body in a bid to lend credence to the tale of his resurrection. Oh my god, it's Dino Nuggies again! Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. How was Yakuza? Did you enjoy the stream? I am still traumatized by the diaper gang. That's all I'm saying. How are we? Moon Prism, hello, how are you? Welcome in. Dino Nuggies, hi, how are things? It was great, I'm glad to hear it. I went to install Yakuza Kiwami again because I was like, shoot, guess I want to play Yakuza at some point sometime soon. Now I'm in the mood for it. And then I went to install it, and then Game Pass was like, it is no longer with Game Pass. So I was like, fudge, I'm gonna have to buy the game, so I bought it on Steam, and I guess I'm gonna have to start all over again because I don't have a save file. So, yeah, it is what it is. Exclamation mark Blue Mage Mystic, no, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Lucina, hello, you don't know how to copy a raid message? Understandable. That's fair enough too. Sometimes I also don't know how to use copy and paste. Welcome in. How's the burger? I'm doing great. I'm having a great time. The trial was so enjoyable. For those of you who know this game, I just did the Yotsuyu Primal trial thing. It was so much fun. And then the ending where Yotsuyu actually thought about Getsetsu. It was so sweet. And then she backstabbed her brother because fudge him. Anyway, I liked it. It was very nice. I enjoyed it. It was a good send-off, I think. I approve of that death. The feels, yeah. I missed half of the shades. I didn't realize the shades were a thing until I saw the shade of Xenos. And I was like, oh my god, a shade of Xenos. And then I saw the shade of Getsetsu. Completely missed the shade of her parents and her brother. But... which kind of sucked. Turns out esteemed scholars are not the best military tacticians. But Thancred is a scout spy. So he should know. And then Lisa's... yeah, you know, Lisa probably doesn't have a really good excuse. But Thancred does, and we do, and then Alizé probably should know, but I don't know. I'm just saying they should be taken care of. They should look through their surroundings, is all I'm saying. I don't know. Just hope they didn't give her a family grave. That'd be the worst. Why would they do that to her, though? No, they wouldn't. They know how much her family sucked. And how she literally killed her, and she killed all of them. She killed her whole family. Love that for her. Wait, I thought these were voiced. Whatever. I found myself siding with Alphino's theory of Asian possession. Speaking from experience, I can tell you they have no qualms about taking a living host or a dead one. Anyway, yes, welcome in everybody. I hope you all had a wonderful stream, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you guys don't know me, I'm a Johnny. I play a variety of games, except right now I'm playing way too much Final Fantasy XIV for anyone's good. And I say fudge a lot, and I have a bird. I don't know how else I'm meant to introduce myself. I forgot to do it entirely, so I don't know what you expect. Oh my god, true! I forgot the Asians can possess people. What if the Asian is possessing Xenos? That could be cool. What if it was the Garleans? That'd be the type to pull something. Wait, what if it was the Garleans? Well, no, because we recovered her body. We were there. The Garleans were dead. We had it. Surely Getsetsu would want it. Nah, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Once this grave put back the way we found out, should pay the people responsible for interring the Crown Prince. I want to know for sure if a body was buried here and how certain we are that Xenos was dead. Well, I want to know who was spying on us as well. Is that a Garlean spy? Or was that actually someone in Garabania who happened to be watching for reasons? I don't know. Ragal's Reach or wherever. Also, I think I've been here for so long that the weather changed because I don't know if it was... No, wait, it was raining when I was traveling the overworld, and then the cutscene played where it was sunny, and then it started raining again. Oh my god, we're back. Holy shoot. We're back in Mordona. What a free teleport. We'd love to see it. Still isn't her way and should be here any... Ah, because she's here now, right? Because the cutscene's playing, right? It's good to see you safe and well. Oh my god, Justella, you're fully recovered. That is a cool staff. Can I have it? Sorry, I mean, I know it's yours, but I want it. I'm a white mage too. Give me the staff. Weather couldn't make up its mind. Sounds like the UK. Sounds like where I'm from as well, and I won't dox myself, but it sounds like where I'm from too. It sucks, I get it. Even though we know I too would conclude an Asian now inhabits Xenos' body. I didn't even think of that. I forgot about the Asians and their powers entirely, honestly. Doppelganger might fool the Crown Prince's subordinates, but meanwhile, nay, Alphinaud had the right of it. Would that his wisdom extended to the question of his own safety? Capable though he's become, he ventures alone into the enemy stronghold and the shadowy web of the Paragons like as not. Don't we have link pearls? Don't they work over long distance? Can't we Mystic, as I said to projects before, I am not doing controls with Final Fantasy anymore. I'm sorry. I cannot. I cannot play with the controller anymore. Wish there was something I could do from besides pray. Wait, I just realized what I can do. No, that might be too... I could probably set it up to automatically disable for Final Fantasy, rather than just telling everyone. My bot can do that, I think. Okay, here we go. How's Alphino doing? Chat, are we about to see Alphino just get murdered? You cannot suffer icons to exist. Was I not clear on this? Oh! Did Varys Zos Galvus find out about Xenos' plan? The icon in question was summarily dispatched by Warrior of Light. The summoner is dead and the right beyond repeating. Everything proceeded according to plan. Every party behaving exactly as required. Is he going to be mad because he still summoned a primal? My methods may seem extreme, but there's no cause for concern. I work only to ensure the salvation of this star. Kill him! Kill him! He broke your #1 rule about no icons, and he brought an icon in. Like, just kill him! Like, man. Bye, Project. Thank you for being here. Go get some sleep. We get some rest. Thank you for dropping in. They're talking about Asahi and how he summoned a problem. No, that was very much they were talking about like he knows Xenos did it because Xenos literally said my methods were extreme, but I knew what I was doing type vibe. Like that wasn't about Asahi, that was about him too, right? Salvation of the Star. I just assume that means that the Garleans think that they think they can save like Aor or the planet or whatever the fudge it is by literally just taking over the whole world and making sure that all the savages don't exist, so therefore they can't summon primals because summoning primals will kill the planet, blah blah blah. That's my understanding of that, and I don't want anyone else to tell me otherwise because those are spoilers. I asked you a question, soldier. Oh, it is a spy. It's a Garlean spy. Always has been. Well, no. That would mean Yotsuyu's dead, because technically Yotsuyu summoned the primal. Man, he's a bad samurai, because if he was a real samurai, he would have, like, dashed and swiped and killed him in, like, one smooth motion. Fake samurai. Dude, you're a warrior. Play your sword. You have a shield too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Who are you? Like, I feel like you're an Elizon. I've lost many things, but my mind is yet my own. There upon the stage I stood prepared to take my final bow, only to find the finale was but an intermission. Who are you? Shall I use this chance to repent for my sins, embrace goodness and mediocrity? Nay, I think not. While the one I yearn to face yet lives, the hunt must go on. You sound like fudging Gilgamesh. I need to kill the Warrior of Light because they're my ultimate rival, blah blah blah. Like, shut up, dude. Don't be evil. I just want to know who they are. Game, please give me the grand reveal. You know? Ooh, what's Lunar Cycle? When did I get? Okay. Under the Moonlight. I like that title. Get rid of this new sun nonsense. I'm under the moonlight now. Oh my god, new emote. Although, wait, that's a facial expression, isn't it? Yeah, that's not going to be a permanent thing anyway, which sucks. It's been an eventful few days, hasn't it? But I suppose all we can do now is wait for word from Alphino. I don't recall the last time I heard nothing pressing to be getting on with. We should probably make the most of it. Shall I put in some tea? I'm suspicious. This is going to be a new patch, right? Because I imagine that Lunar Cycle was like the end of that particular patch. And then Prelude and Viral is like the next patch. I have no idea. Several cutscenes to play in sequence. Oh shoot, chat. How long are these cutscenes? Should I take... how long are these cutscenes, chat? How long are these cutscenes? Because I got ads from... Twitch ads are going to annoyingly play in 10 minutes. And if these cutscenes are going to last more than 10 minutes, I don't know if this is a good time to play the cutscenes. Oh, I could snooze the Twitch ads, actually. No, we're fine. They're not going to take over half an hour, right? Surely not. Plot twist, these cutscenes take 2 hours. It's actually like post-RRR cutscenes. They take a whole hour now. Sasuke Yomi was summoned in much the same manner as Susanoo, via the medium of a sacred relic. 20-ish minutes. I can snooze the Twitch ads. I can snooze Twitch ads. It's fine. They believe their gods or kami reside in physical objects. Given the danger they represent, it might behoove us to begin a catalogue of such relics, but if we're to contain the threat, we will require a better understanding of the summoning method itself. I shall pay a visit to Doma and learn what I can. I know for a fact our friends on Doma would be grateful for information which would help prevent summoning in the region. I will pen you a letter of introduction. Lord Hien will wish to welcome our resident expert on aetherology. Could it be I'm in time for tea? Oh, something bad's gonna go down with the 4 of us here. Like, you know it. You know it. Is there time for tea? No. Are these voiced now? After you left, I went about questioning Bloodhouse gravekeepers. They all told much the same story. Once listener officers confirmed his death, his corpse was interred under strict supervision. Little reason to doubt the testimony on that point, but when I mentioned the defacement of his grave, accounts grew rather more vague. None reported having seen any suspicious persons in the vicinity, and all assumed the act had been perpetrated by a vengeful Alamegan. Crucially, I was able to confirm that when the offending scroll was removed as per Lisa's instruction, no one involved thought to check the contents of the coffin. By that stage, it's likely the corpse was already missing. Assuming he's not in fact risen from the dead, we're left with 2 possibilities. Either the body was disposed of to lend credence to the claims of an extremely committed imposter, or an Asian has taken up residence within. I think it's the Asian one, right? That'd have to be it. If Asahi was as fervent as devotee as you believe, he would not have been fooled by an impersonation. We must assume we're dealing with an Asian. You know, his post story is very lacking in voice acting. I don't know, I feel like it's been pretty good for Stormblood. Like, post Stormblood has been pretty good with his voice acting, actually. Like, it's not very common, but like it's happened quite a few times. How many more such monsters are waiting for Alphinaud and Garlemald? The presence was his chief reason for going. He understood the risks. I only hope he did not underestimate the extent of the infestation. Yeah, so at least he knows that it's possible that there is at least some Asian, like, involvement, right? So he would, like, that's something. And he knows that there are many Asians. So unless he thinks that, like, there are only, like, 2 or 3 and there's actually, like, 30 Asians in existence that we just didn't know about, I think he'll probably be okay. I hope. But if there are actually, like, plot twists, there's, like, 200 Asians, actually, and we only knew about, like, 5, then he might be screwed. But last I checked, I think in the big cutscene, I think there were maybe, like, 14 total. Master Alphinaud, we're making good speed towards our destination. Is aught amiss? I can see naught from my cabin, and I was curious to know the land over which we flew. I'm afraid a military craft are built with little thought for such niceties. I'm happy to indulge your curiosity. Let me guess. No windows, only gadgets and digital readouts, right? Like, we're presently passing over the burn on the western edge of Othard. Even with the benefit of a porthole, your gaze would have been greeted with naught but mounds upon mounds of lifeless earth. There's a whole nation of them. No, not even a whole nation. Plot twist. There's an entire parallel universe. You know where the Warriors of Darkness came from? Their entire world is just Ashians. His believed succession of icon summonings was responsible. Oh, so a lot of summonings of primals upon primals upon primals led to, like, destroying the world. Okay. When Emperor Solus first came to Othard and beheld this blight, he's said to have reeled the scale of such devastation was not my intention. Sorry. He declared icons a threat to the existence and issued an empire-wide decree ordering the eradication of all entities. See, that was my understanding. such devastation. Uh-oh. We're under attack. Magitech armor. No visible designation. But whomst? Great timing. I know, right? Return fire. What? Return fire on what, though? The main reactor's been hit. Helm unresponsive. We're going down. Oh, it doesn't look like they're going down. Why did the engines blow up, though? That makes no sense. Well, Alpha, no, you're dead. Nice to know you. That would really suck. Imagine being a main character and just... obviously, he's not going to, but imagine being a main character and just dying in a plane crash. Like... That would be horrible. The air filtration system is damaged and the ship is filling with smoke. And we must gather survivors and get out while we still can. Whoa, what? Unable to commence use the disciple of Land of Hand or while on a party. Okay. Let's try this again. You know what, chat? You know what? You know what? The ad's gonna start in 5 minutes. So I think we just run the ads now, right? We run the ads now. We take a break for 3 minutes. We run the ads there, and then we come back to this super long cutscene that we can skip and then immediately get into the fight. You like I think that's probably the better. Now that we're kicked out of the cutscene, maybe that's a good option. So I'll be back shortly, and then I don't know. We'll actually do this for reals. You know? Okay, cool. Back soon, everyone. Enjoy your something. You don't get ads, but you won't get me talking because I need to get up and stretch. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, chat. Okay, everyone, we're back, and this time we're actually doing the super long cutscene, like for real. Except I'm also gonna skip the cutscene because we then have the thing to do. Anyway, hi. How we doing? When we're on the Imperial Hypersonic Assault Craft. Here we go. Let's commence this battle. Let's see what's going on. I was not expecting. We play as fudging Alphino? I did not see this coming at all. Because when it said there was a battle, I was like, what are we doing? Playing as Alphino? Like, yeah, right. There must be something else happening. No, we're just playing as Alphino. Okay, Rune 3. I can't edit this? Why can I not edit this? Oh, okay. I edit it this way. Oh, God. 4, 5, Q. Unexpected damage. Oh, usually bad. Okay, cool. What am I doing? Search for survivors. Okay, search for survivors. Survivors. So, why is this here twice? Okay, well, it's clearly not this way because that's blocking me off. I feel like I'm running the exact wrong direction. I should be going to the ship, shouldn't I? Yeah, that would make some sense, wouldn't it? Wait, no, now I'm just confused. Survivors under here? Under the wreckage? Ah. Yes. I should have known that. That was silly of me. How much does this heal? 3,000. Not a lot. That's okay. Don't think I would have made it. Probably not. Question of who would try to take it remains. Ah. Hello. The prince? Did not come to parley. Ready your weapons. I just realized I walked out of the heal, didn't I? Huh. I don't like how actually this is using up a lot of my MP. Damage with potency of 30 to enemies. Oh my god, that was so... I should have been using Ruin. Do I recognize the geographic area? No, it's... They said it was like the place where everything was ruined, right? Like because the primals or something, right? A lot of primals were summoned, and so the place blew up. I don't have a clue. And don't tell me, because I'll find out. Oh my god, there are more of them. I just realized the AoE ability would only be a gain if I'm actually killing, like if I'm hitting 7 enemies with it. That's ridiculous. Not here, not like this. Oh my god, he just dies. That would have been funny. Who shot that though? Who are you? Who are you? Why does it look like Nero? But like, it's obviously not Nero, because Nero's the plot point with the whole datascape thing. Also, he looks like I don't know. He doesn't look like he looks like Nero, but he's not Nero. Like, I don't know, man. Nero also had, that's what it was, his hair. Nero has blonde hair. That's not blonde hair. Yeah, no, this is only literally, oh, because it binds enemies too. That's the plus here. Don't you smile at me. I'm getting in this. I don't know what it does. I just know I want to be in there when it happens. Increasing damage dealt or reducing damage taken. Oh! Oh, fudge. I should have known that. I'm actually super keen on the whole experiencing the other characters, like, what is it called, the roleplay thing or whatever. I actually really like that you can play as them in the story. That's so hype. Oh my god, it's the cross formation. Oh shoot. I wish I was like on the other side so I could actually see his face. He just breaks free. But I also want to be in my carbuncle's freaking area because that would be smart. Can I inspect him? I can't. Wait. Maybe there's a reason he's using Gaius' attacks. Don't tell me it's Gaius. Gaius uses the same weapon? Gaius uses the same attacks? That wouldn't make any sense though, because the thing is we never saw what Gaius actually looked like under his mask, but unless it's someone who trained under him. Don't tell me there's a second leader who we saw die who didn't actually die. Oh man. This game's getting so much better. Just wait for his voice line, such devastation. Nice, Doom, nice. Oh, thanks. Your intervention proved most timely. Oh, he recognizes him. I did not think to meet any yours in this place, let alone a scion. You know of me, sir. I have some small history with your... Oh my god, it's Gaius. I would speak of the present. You know your assailants and the severity of your predicament. No. I'm about to find out. I could bet you a guess it is in a mode, but you've had us at a disadvantage. Would you not tell us who you are? Our names are not yours for the asking. Ah, boo! As for our purpose, let this be your answer. What's that? An Ashian mask. Ooh. The face of our prey. Wait, but didn't guys work with the Ashians? It was... I forgot. I forget what happened. We must away before more arrive. Come with us to stay, but make your choice now. Even should we manage a long trek out of the burn and into a secure passage to the capital, we would no doubt be greeted by the Emperor's Guard. Yeah, we should go with them. I just want him to reveal his name. Shadow Hunter. Oh. I guess I just won't find out for a while, huh? I'm not gonna find out for quite some time, aren't I? This is fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. He does seem pretty cool. I do like him. Oh, he's been hunting them for a while. Oh, that's cool. That is cool as hell. But how has he been successful then? Because we struggled to kill one of them. He's got beef, and you know what? Valid. Love that. This is intolerable, but as much as I wish it were otherwise, there's nothing we can do for Alphinaud but pray for success. He'll be fine. Wasn't aware of the true power of the ultimate weapon. I vaguely remember him being real. Yeah. I was gonna say yeah, because I was like, I'm pretty sure that Gaius did work with the Ascians. But you're right, he was also really mad when Ultima was like super powerful, and that's why he had the "such devastation was not my intention," you know, the cool line. But if that is him, and no one confirmed this because that would be a spoiler and I'd be very upset. Just if that was him, it would be such a change from being like, I've worked with you but you were too much, to I'm now hunting down every single last one of you. And I love that. If that would like, that would be so cool. But more to the point, and again, I guess this applies for everyone, not just Gaius, but like, how have, like, he's taken a lot of Ascian masks, right? Ascian mask, whatever the fudge, however they're pronounced. Has he just been killing their bodies and then just taking their masks, but they keep being reborn? Or has he actually got a way to stop them? Right? Because that's the real question. Everyone can like temporarily kill an Ascian. But the fact that he's taken their masks, like, what does that mean? You know? Because even when we've killed them in the past, they've just like voided away, like their whole body's just gone. But the only other way we've killed them is we've trapped them in the crystal and then like destroyed their aether. And like in that case, there was no mask to recover because the whole body was again deleted from existence. So what does that mean? What does that mean? That is not entirely true. Well, your brother Junior's a Galamold from the east. I can make my way there from Alamigo and find out what there is to be learned in the Empire's western provinces. Then I'm coming with you. Are we going? The provinces are hostile territory and stealth is important. It's safer I go alone. Boo! I can sneak well enough when the situation demands it. Don't patronize me. I'll go with him? No, we should leave this to Thancred. I feel like I'm not going to be going there anytime soon. Not you too. Well, look, if I said that I'll go with him, then that would make Alizé even more upset because she'd be like, oh, so you're capable, but I'm not capable? Because then it would be less a question about him going alone and being stealthy and more a question of like, oh, you're just not good enough. And that's not okay, you know? Anyway, do you guys want to use your fudging link shells, maybe? like, I don't know if there's some sort of like distance limit on them, or if it's literally just like whatever the story demands, but we have spoken to people from massive distances with the link pearls, link shells, whatever the fudge they're called. So why are we not able to communicate to Alphinaud? And then why won't we be able to communicate to Thancred? Like, I don't know how it works. Seems praying is the extent of my contribution, but I will stay behind as I have been bid. We all have our talents, mine just happen to involve its silver tongue and soft souls. I promise to send word the moment I learn aught of consequence. Also, that was only like a 10-minute cutscene, I would like to point out, but whatever. I mean to depart for Doma as soon as I find a suitable East Aldenan vessel to bear me, but I shall return if needed. Give me that ponder emote I refuse to use. You've learned the emote ponder. See, here's the annoying thing, right? about these particular emotes. These expressions, they don't last forever. They last for like, what, 3 seconds or something? See, now I'm back to normal. I would love it if these would be like permanent, so I could just at any point just be like, I want to look confused for the rest of this gaming session. Like, that would be cool. Just imagine someone running around with a big grin doing every single like little like quest and fighting with like the biggest freaking grin on their face. Why can't we have that game? Why? You think the burn might cause interference due to its odd etheric nature, and this Thancred probably fear of communications being hacked and intercepted. I can understand that for Alphino, 100%. The problem is that's never explained to us. We're never told the reason why they won't be able to communicate. We're just expected to have forgotten that they can, right? That's where my issue comes in. I'd be perfectly okay if they were like, the communications won't work because it's too far away, or because there's etheric whatever, or like even a scene where they try to communicate but then it like fails because it's of radio or whatever. I don't mind if there is a reason for them to not be able to. I wouldn't even mind if they didn't give a reason and just said, oh, we can't talk. My problem is it seems like they've just forgotten it exists. Like we're in a fantasy world, so they're just like, oh, well, the only way you can really communicate is by messenger or mail or like a fudging owl or like whatever dumb thing because it's fantasy. Except we have literal proof that there are these link shells and they have been seen to use them time and time again. So whenever they don't use them, they just think we're meant to forget. That's what I don't understand that logic there. Like the rest of this game is written so wonderfully and the story is fantastic, but they just seem to always forget link shells exist. And there's just never a mention of them when there should be. And that's what I don't understand. You know? If you've come here hoping for news, I'm afraid there isn't any. What a shock. Everything is exactly as it was. Yustola is still investigating primals in the Far East. Thancred is still gathering intelligence in the Imperial provinces, and Alphino is still there somewhere. There's been no word since his first scheduled report, nor does he respond to calls. See, and this is what I mean. They've clearly said that, like, that's more like evidence that, like, oh yeah, link shells are a thing. They call each other. But they'll like bring it back every now and then just to remind you that it exists because they know you've forgotten it exists because they don't ever use it. And like, I don't get the logic. Like, what is happening? Ah! I'm also being driven mad, Alize. It's okay. I bear a message from the Eorzean Alliance. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. If you have a message, I'd be most eager to hear it. The Alliance leadership will soon convene to discuss the matter of the ancient interference, and they humbly request the President to start some thought. Sorry, the matter of the interference? Is this a known thing? Having assessed intelligence provided by the Alamegan resistance concerning the whereabouts of Xanathus remains, the two suspect Ashen involvement and wish to deliberate a suitable course of action. Okay, you know, that's fudge. I skipped another line. As the foremost authorities now for your orders, council would be most welcome. Okay. Cool. Almost everyone else in the field, I'll say this falls to us, by which I mean I'm not going on my own. You'll come with me, I trust. Yeah. You know, I'd rather not, actually. Your time and date of the meeting have been shared, or will be shared in due course, but I can confirm the council will take place in Alamigo. Why will it take place in Alamigo? Like, that's so far away. Oh, I guess that's where Xenos' body was. No, you know, that makes sense. So I was like, you're getting everyone else to go, like, rather than, whatever. You're out in the barrier if I'm not immediately TP'd. Noted, noted. Thancred? What's going on, man? Thancred? Who are you? Oh my god, it's real! Wait! I haven't fudging... The last I remember about him was he was one of the fudging Crystal Braves that actually tried to do the right thing and investigate stuff. And then I just forgot, like... I forgot what happened since then. Because there was the banquet and then we escaped to Ishgard. And then I completely forgot what happened with him. I didn't even know he was still around, to be honest. Yeah. I remember who he is from the like Crystal Brave storyline, but like I thought he just went missing or died or something after that. Like I completely forgot what happened after we fled to Ishgard. Like I forgot he existed. Like when did he come back? Has he always been here? Did I miss, like, did I forget a critical moment where we like reunited or something? Like, because I know who he is. I'm just like, when was he back? They're here, right, Riol? Is Tancred coming back? He is. Says he's acquired some important intelligence. Being in Gallian territory, though, he couldn't risk sharing the particulars in case the Imperials were listening in. Okay, so yeah, this is what you were saying, Doom. You're right about that. Wait, was it Doom or was it Don? It was Doom, yeah. So yeah, you're right about that. And I'm glad that he did reveal it, but like, I guess I eat my words here because that literally counters all of my concerns with why he didn't say anything. He's been in the background enough. Okay. I might just have not noticed because I think once I got to Heavenswood, or once I finished Heavenswood, I stopped doing all side quests and I basically did just main story so I could actually push getting the story done. So that's probably why I missed him as well. He said he'd head back as quickly as he could to make sure someone's waiting for him in Alameda. Cool. Let's go! Yahoo! I love Riol. He's cool. He's a good guy. Okay, you said you were in the bar area. Wait, no, that's out here. I'm dumb. I think this is probably, the inside here is probably like instanced. I have no idea. Well, hello there. Greetings. Kittens, hello. How are you? Your cup runneth... Huh? I have no freaking clue what that even means. But also, hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you as well. How goes life? Wedding is expensive. Come with me, dear Ruby, and we'll go and do El Amigo things. I didn't have a rhyme. It's not this way. It's over this way. Oh, hi, Thancred. All I need is water from my parched throat. Fetch me a cup, will you? But Kitten spilled it, I think. For Lalamigo. Every time. You found a heated mousepad and RGB LED keyboard in your lobby like an hour ago. Okay. Hence the cup thing. No, and that's where you've lost me. That's where you've lost me. A heated mousepad. You lost me. I can't look. Oh wait, I can sort of, hold on. When this cutscene's over, I'm taking a closer look. Never mind, I am not taking a closer look because there's a cutscene. But I did see the fat cat.
God, I needed that.
See, they do it pretty well with the voiced cutscenes.
I won't bother telling you to catch your breath. Whatever brought you galloping back to us, I assume it's urgent.
Quite. Without further ado, then.
Alphinaud was dead.
After the successful uprisings in Doma and Alamigo, rebels in several other provinces were inspired to follow suit. Unfortunately, they did not fare quite.
Yeah, you want to know why? Because the only reason our rebellions were successful is because I was involved.
The Dalmascans paid the heaviest price. For their defiance, the Emperor made a show of razing their capital to the ground.
Jeez.
Prompting many of their neighbors to abandon thoughts of resistance.
So I just killed everyone.
But not all have given up on liberty. Heartened by the news of Doma's prisoner exchange, some still believe that the Empire may one day be amenable to negotiation. We have the shinobi to thank for spreading the good word. They have worked tirelessly to keep the subjugated informed, and a little knowledge can go a long way.
The There is at least a spark of hope then.
A spark in want of kindling, yes. The Alliance has already begun supplying materiel to resistance movements abroad, many of whom would otherwise struggle to continue the fight.
Praise my cup runs over signifies having more than enough, experiencing abundance and being overwhelmed with blessings. I've never heard that before in my life. Might be a weird Christian American thing. I have no idea. All I know is I've not heard it. But, they were just... When you say they were in the lobby, were like, did someone like clearly dispose of them because they didn't want them? Or did someone just happen to leave them there so you picked them up and took them? Because like, that one's not so great. I'm Googling this. It's a quotation from the Hebrew Bible, Psalm 23. It's literally a Christian thing. It is literally a message from the Bible that apparently no one really uses outside of that. Or maybe some people use it. You'd be right on the Christian part. I've just never heard it before. So, there you go. There's a spot for here. Go ahead, take the stuff from your building's lobby. That's pretty cool. That's so nice. I'm surprised someone put like a mouse pad and keyboard in there. Like clearly they might have upgraded, but like still, that's pretty big. You're not even Christian, it's just saying. I've just never heard it. I'm just surprised. But there you go, the more you know. It's a Christian thing. I don't know if it's specific to America, but it's certainly not in Australia. Just to go hot sauce and a ramen packet. So you just basically took the whole bucket. you just went and took the whole lot. Love that for you though.
The support effort has been led by the Sultana and the Elder Seedseer, who have both seen enough Alamegan refugees to know the consequences of oppression.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm
kidding.
They have quickly earned a reputation as folk heroes in certain corners of the Empire.
Oh, I love that! Hell yeah, go Nanamo and Kani Center. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday.
That is all for the provinces. As for the Garlean motherland itself...
Oh, the music died out. This is serious, chat.
Our friends the Populares have suffered something of a setback, I regret to say. Talk is rife that Domar has summoned a primal, and the Empire's more liberal voices are being drowned out in the fearful clamor for retribution.
And who do they think orchestrated this summoning?
The Domans. Because Alphino hasn't gone back to tell the news yet.
Oh, any but those truly responsible. Xenos has seen to that. Speaking of whom, the Crown Prince is recovering remarkably well. Well enough, in fact, to enable him to personally tour the provinces, putting the fear of the Emperor into the hearts of any would-be dissidents.
He walks in plain sight, and none suspect him. Then it's as we fear.
Well, why would they? They just think that he faked his death. That's all they know.
Yes. An Ascian wears his skin.
But whomst?
But it was not that which brought me here in such haste. During my time in the provinces, I learned many things. Yet at no point did I hear any report of a Doman emissary in the capital.
But Alphino should have arrived by now. Could they be holding in there in secret?
This is where Thancred reveals, like, no, none of the Garleans have any, like, nothing.
The possibility did cross my mind, but I have reason to believe he never reached his destination.
You a decent would you rather question? Go for it. I can't promise I'll answer it, but go for it.
As you know, scions assigned to covert operations, such as Riol and myself, are issued special link pearls for communication in the event of an emergency.
Chat! I was just bringing this up beforehand. I'm so glad the game's actually going to explain what the fudge is going on with their freaking communications. Because this was bugging me. And I'm sorry I went on the rant like not even 10 minutes before they actually, you know, acknowledged that it happened. But I'm glad that they are answering my concerns and my questions. That's, you know what? I take it back. I take it back. This game's great. It thinks of everything. It knows. I'm just not patient enough. And also, thank you, chat, for not telling me that it was going to be revealed.
It was originally Alphino's task to coordinate the response at headquarters, meaning he has one. And whose voice should I hear when mine recently crackled to life?
You spoke with Alphino?
No. Who do you speak with?
Spoke with? No. I but heard his voice, and none too clearly at that. 2 words were all I could make out.
Either 5,000 American dollars or 500 to be a voice actor in any upcoming game of my choice. Good question. 5,000 US dollars. I don't really care so much to be a voice actor in any video game. I don't. Like, it'd be cool. It'd be nice. But it won't do anything for me. I don't have any career in voice acting that I'm looking to go into. Like, it's not like I'll get any tangible benefit out of being in the game except for the cool factor, right? But 5,000 American dollars is equivalent to 7,500 Australian, give or take. That's a lot. I'm not a Kiwi. I'm Australian. And also, this is Final Fantasy XIV. I don't care about 16. But, like... Actually, I'm going to do the conversion. 5,000 USD to AD. Because I think that's about 7.5. Yeah. That's 7,659 Australian dollars. That's like a good, like, couple of months? No. Hold on. How much do I get paid? Every 2 weeks? No, that's several weeks of my pay. You know, like, that's a good, like, over a month and a bit of pay. Like, I will take that for free. You know, like, $7,500 can give you so much. I'm not gonna take 500. Is that greedy? Absolutely. But as I said, like, voice acting in a game, it's cool, but it's not gonna do anything for me. And that's the equivalent, right? And this is my logic about this too. That's the equivalent of saying I will pay like $7,000 to be a voice actor in a game. And that's ridiculous, right? But what if that kickstarted a lucrative voice acting career and that in turn got a bunch more people interested in the content you create? Again, I'll put it the way that I just put it, right? That is the equivalent of paying $7,000 to put my voice in a game, and off chance that I possibly grow in my fudging streaming or like voice acting or whatever the fudge career. But no one in their right mind should invest $7,000 on the off chance that maybe there'll be some exposure for them. That's where I'm coming from. That's my direction there. Like, would it be cool and would it be a great opportunity? Absolutely. If I had that opportunity just alone, just to take with no other, like, if I didn't have to give up something to do that, you take that 100% of the time, right? There's no reason not to. Unless you really don't want to be in a voice actor in a game, which is totally valid. Not everyone wants to. But in that condition, in that aspect, I would agree with you, kittens. I'd agree with your analysis. You absolutely do it. But you don't pay $7,000 to do it, you know? That's where I'm coming from. Because $7,500 is more than I've made from Twitch entirely in my life. So, getting that in a heartbeat, yeah, I'm taking that. Not that I do Twitch for the money, but the point is, I don't have to give up Twitch to take that $7,500. Thank you very much. But no, it's so fair. Like, if you have the opposite answer because that's something that's really awesome and, like, interesting to you, like, and something you would really like to have that opportunity, go for it. I'm not attacking you for that. I'm simply saying that I have no interest in it myself, so there's no benefit for it for me, right?
The burn.
Oh, okay, so we know he's in the burn.
On the edge of Othard. Something must have happened to them there.
You know, I will say, for... of every single thing that we could have heard from Alphino and all of the many myriad of things he could possibly have told us, for only 2 words to get through, and for those 2 words to be the exact words we need for his location, phenomenal. What luck. Maybe it wasn't luck. Maybe he specifically weaved it into a sentence or whatever, but, you know.
There's no time to waste.
So smart.
We must make for the burn at once.
Alizé, we have that meeting with the alliance leaders.
I had a feeling you might say that.
We had that meeting with the alliance leaders.
And? I can't very well sit around here drinking tea if Alphino's in trouble. You said yourself that this link pill was only to be used in emergencies. So I'm going, and that's the end of it.
Oh, well, I'm agreeing. But what about the leader with the Eorzean
Far be it
Alliance?
from me to change your minds.
What about the Eorzean Alliance? Because that's important too. Like, obviously we have to go save Alpha now. I'm not denying that. But we were requested by the Alliance for a very important meeting, and we're just gonna leave no one there in our place. Like, that's... Yeah, exactly. Look up. Oh, true. You've been there this whole time. Oh, sorry. Sorry. After this conversation. Your still isn't Dome. I dare say I should join you if you ask her nicely. I should go and report my findings to the Alliance. You may leave any preparations to the Council. Okay, cool. So as long as Thancred is, like, still going to talk to the Council. That's fine, then. Oh, the Umbrella's fantastic. I love it. Anyway, looking up. Love it. Love it. Is it Gucci or Prada? You know, to be honest, I have no idea. It was a gift from, I think Peachy? It was a gift from someone in the community. Love the cat. The cat's one of my favorite mounts. I don't have it, but like, I'm just like, when I can one day get that cat, I'm getting that cat. I'm grabbing it. You see, this is annoying because it's under the 1,000 guild threshold. I should probably change my threshold to be like 900. Oh my god. Doom. They're still AFK. They're still AFKing here. The cat looks as okay. Okay, we're leaving. I also just realized what time it is. I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming for. Maybe the end of this cutscene, because it is getting pretty late. It is curious indeed. While other matters demand my attention at present, I shall bear what you have told me in mind. Should any notice change, do not hesitate to seek me out. Okay. Also, my throat is like annoying me too. Two faces from the dim and distant past. Who was that you were speaking with? Ah, just some random. Local miner who supplies crystals for the rebuilding effort. Of late, he claims to have struggled to find a crystal with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Concerning. Devoid of any elemental energy and eerily reminiscent of the deaspected crystals which manifested in Eorzea in the days prior to the calamity. Oh no. On a more positive note, the locals seem to have taken a liking to you. So, again, no spoilers. My read on that situation is that, and this is having known absolutely nothing about the calamity or like what actually happened because I didn't play version 1.0 of this game and I don't really know a lot about it. What I do know is that fudging Dalamud was summoned from the goddamn moon, right? And he would have had to have been summoned somehow with a vast quantity of crystals, perhaps, right? And if the crystals were losing their ethereal elements and stuff right before the calamity happened, my read on that is maybe the crystals across Eorzea were being used to summon Bahamut, and that's why they were losing their energy, their elemental power, because they were being used up in the summoning. So is there another giant mass summoning that's going to happen soon? I don't know. You go to sleep, but you hope I know. You hope I know what? You hope I know what, kittens? But also have yourself a fantastic sleep. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate you. Go get some rest. More interesting than a liking to, I think. The sight of a Makodi with a peculiar contraption upon her head has a certain novelty value in these parts. What contraption on your head? You've got nothing on your head, ma'am. It's on your shoulders, man. Any actor or god that may have for me, I owe wholly to you and the others who came before. Would you like us not stupid of what happened with the Bahamut or no? So, here's the thing. I think I've done the Binding Coil raids. Mate, did I do that? Wait. I think I did a few. I'll get back to you on that one, Doom, because if I've done the raids beforehand, then that means I did learn at some point. But if I haven't done them, then I'd like to find out myself by doing them, if that makes sense. You're in a very different time zone. You make an effort to see me because I'm awesome, have a great attitude, and you can also... Oh, kittens, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Have yourself a good rest of your... I was going to say night, but again, time zones. Thank you for being here. That means so much to me. Go get some rest. I appreciate you as well. Oh, I mean, I would love to, even if I've already done them, right? Because as I said, I have a North American character that I'm like trying to do everything on, and they haven't done Cause of Bahamut. So I definitely like to get them done on that character, although I don't know if you have. You're probably in the European data center though, aren't you, Doom? So that could also be a problem too. But anyway, I like the whole reason I'm also streaming this game is so I could like build up a community of people who play this game as well, who I could potentially do content with and stuff in future too. Like obviously it's not going to be like a big I'm making a community, but like just to know people, to get to find other people who play this game that I can do stuff with them, right? Aether Fairy. Wait, that is US. You're American. Why did I think you're European? Is Dino Nuggy European, or am I just absolutely fudging stupid and just thought for some reason that you guys are European even though you're American? I'm probably dumb. Look, I don't know. I might also just be thinking of someone else who I've met recently who plays the game that is European and probably like crossing wires there. I tend to do that. US too. Okay, well, so I'm dumb, but good to know you guys in the US. That's useful information. I'm just an idiot. But focusing one's will upon an aether-infused object. Also, I will stream the extra 5 more minutes, kittens. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, maybe that might be it, Don? Unless you haven't said it. You said earlier that you had breakfast. Oh, you know, that would be it. That would be it. Because I did recognize that, like, about this time is morning. Because I know Peachy is European. You guys don't know Peachy. She's been on holiday. And she hasn't been around a lot. But it's normally her mornings when I start streaming. So when I saw that you had breakfast, I was like, oh, European. And I think the difference there is I met you at the same time as I met Dino and Doom. So, sorry, Dino Nuggies and Doom, Dino Doom. That's so confusing. You've both got Dino in your name. I did mix your name. Yeah. That probably also, like, all of that. Point is, I probably got confused and thought you were all European. By focusing one's will upon Nathan infuses... Okay, something. We know that. Yeah. Because, like, I was calling you Dino beforehand, and then I noticed you joined my Discord as Doom, and I was like, oh, I should probably call you Doom. And then I realized, oh, yeah, Dino Nuggies has Dino in the name. There's a reason you go by Doom. Like, I made that, like, connection. That's why I've been like, I'm calling you Doom now. The fact that objects of worship is the key, they are themselves suffused with the requisite belief. Wait. Got the same Twitch name color too to confuse one of your friends. Wait, question. So do you and Nuggies know each other in real life, or did you just happen to meet and have similar names and then decide to like mess around with like your friends and stuff? You don't have to answer that as well if that's too personal. That's just a curiosity question. So sacred relics as a code you can collect obviate. Obviate? I should know. This is just a normal word and I don't fudging know it. Remove. It just means remove. Okay, so relics remove the need for religious fervor in the summoner. Oh. That's why Yotsuyu was able to summon a primal even though she does not actually believe in a primal. Because I was confused. I was like, how did that work? Ah, that's pretty cool. I do like the lore for that. Well, nourished with the power of crystals provided by her brother, and thus was Tsukuyomi brought into being. Tsukuyomi, I got that pronunciation wrong. I know of naught that will avail us save to keep watch over the movement of relics and crystals, and if we did not have enough to keep watch over already. Great, so we need to keep watch over crystals, and now we need to keep watch over relics, and then we gotta keep watch... Enemy mutual swing became friends. Ah. Okay, so you change your name afterwards. That's so fair. That's so valid. I love that. That's so cool. Love that for you. But also, you streaming? You stream? You stream? Yeah, and then at that point you were like, we could make this even worse for them. So fair, understandable. Totally get it. But you've confused me too, and that's mean. I shall go on ahead and request an audience with Lord Hien. Yes. Elze puts on a brave face, but she's little talent for concealment. We should join her at the key camp. The build. We should join her at the main building. Haven't decided if you want to. That's fair. That's fair. Fair enough. I might even catch you in one if I stay around. Because you were there when I joined the stream earlier today, and it was like very entertaining. I was like, oh, I was just gonna say hi, but like I guess I'm here for a while now. As I explained all to me, needless to say, you should have a full cooperation, even if Alphino's trail does lead to the burn. Do I take any of these? Nope, give me the money. Because the money does not take up inventory space once I sell it. Oh my god, I still haven't sold these. I'm so silly. If there's a clip with orange dino in it, that's you. Oh, with an orange dino. Oh, like an image type thing? What's the program? Do you use what is it called? Like the React. Is it Figgy Reaction or whatever? Feel the burn. Oh my god, that looks so cool. That looks so cool. So I'll be streaming for 5 more minutes now in line with Mystic's Redemption. Yep, nice. I was gonna say I'll keep an eye out for a clip, but like I probably wouldn't keep an eye out for one. I'd either go searching for one or I'd just be in a stream when you're there. You little mascot? Nice, nice. Is that the mascot that you have like as your profile picture on Twitch? Because like I can see your profile picture now like with the bot, but it's like really small. I thought it was a Charmander. I haven't like had a close look at it. Yeah, nice. It does look cute, but I need to like zoom in at some point or like go to your profile and have a look at like the full thing later. Because I just thought that was a Charmander with like the tiny little preview. And Charmanders are cute, so I approve anyway. I thought I heard something outside, I don't. The region known as the Burn occupies a special place in history. Every child is... Yeah, okay. There's a verdant land teeming with life, but successive summoning saw it bled dry of ether and reduced to a desert. It was upon beholding such devastation that primals had wrought that Emperor Solus was spurred to embark upon his crusade. I was going to say, that would have been the reason for them to be so hateful, right? His name is Reno. Oh, I love that. Wait. Question. Is it Reno as in from Final Fantasy VII? Oh, no, wait, that's Rudy. No, wait, it is Reno, right? I barely remember the characters in the game. Also, no spoilers for that because I've only played the remake. I've not played Rebirth, and I never played the original. Burn offers a glimpse of the future we seek to prevent. Know you of any reason why Alphino may have gone there? Mischance. Though it lies in the route to Galamar, there's no place to make a stop. My guess is they encountered trouble. Yeah, they definitely would have. I mean, I know they did. With no chance but to take our search, given the considerable distance, 'tis best we went by bird. Ah, but of course. The question is, will we get to the burn before the 5 minutes of stream time elapses? After nickname of good friend. Oh, fair enough too. Cat. Cat. Oh my god, look at all these freaking yellow quests. So this is another reason I've made another character, so I can do all these quests on another character off stream. Because I want to have the lore. I want to do the story for every quest in the game. Is it going to take me forever? Absolutely. I'm not sure if this is like a rank I can get seals for, if that's a... I'm not used to like whether something is an A rank or a B rank or an S rank or whatever. Hold on, how many seals do I even have anyway? Not many. Oh well, who cares? Not me. If everyone is here and possessed of a bird, let us away. The destination is a barren wasteland. There's no civilization to speak of for 100 miles in all directions. Take care you don't lose your way. Oh. Right. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. I will not be doing this now. For obvious reasons. Being that, well, the stream's gonna end in 1 minute, and I've already gone overtime by like 20 minutes. So now's not the time to do a dungeon. However, I'm absolutely running this dungeon next time I stream this game. I don't know when that will be though, because tomorrow I kind of feel like playing Yakuza again, just starting again because it's installed now. And Doom, you can blame yourself and Dino Nuggies for that one. Harris will be very happy. You guys don't know Harris. I think he stopped by earlier today actually, but he's been bugging me to get back into Yakuza for ages. So I might play that tomorrow. And I don't know if I'm going to be streaming on Monday because I'm cooking dinner that night, and it really depends how long it takes to get dinner cooked. But I do want to stream Monday. So Monday will probably be Final Fantasy. Tuesdays, there's no stream at all. Wednesday will also probably be Final Fantasy, but it depends how I feel. I haven't worked out my stream schedule for the week yet, is what I'm trying to say. So we'll see when I next stream this game, but it won't be tomorrow. I did not mean to click that. Good to know NPCs are an option though, actually. That is very good to know. Yen, Alizane, Yugiri. I love that you have the actual, like, character. Who the fudge is... I love that. Anyway. In Discord, absolutely. There'll be the general stream going live notification, which will tell you what game I'm playing. But otherwise, I'll probably like put an @ in the Final Fantasy channel. Actually, here's a question, Dino, as well. Sorry, Doom. I'll get it right at some point. If you want the Final Fantasy role, you can select that from like the roles channel in the Discord, and you can get the role. But otherwise, you don't have to. I'm just letting you know that you can get the role yourself if you want to get the ats for the Final Fantasy words. The the AT Star Wars like. Anyway, we're going to go find someone to raid now, though, because it has been longer than the 5 minutes. You thought you did? Maybe you have. I haven't actually checked. Honestly, I have no idea if you've grabbed it or not. It says that you haven't. But that also could just be my Discord looking weird. So, I don't know. If it doesn't work, if you try it again and it's just not working, I can just manually add it to you, but I just didn't want to do that automatically without you... like confirming that you actually want the role, if that makes sense, because I do add it quite a bit now. I didn't used to. It's a very new role, but now I'm like, people want the role, I'm adding them all the time. But anyway, we're gonna go find someone to raid because I'm getting a little tired. My voice is bullying me with its still recovering from being sick. And why in the world isn't my browser opening so I can raid someone? That would be really nice if it did, and it isn't. Now it's opened up. Wait, it closed itself? What's going on with my computer? Okay, let's see who's live. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I hope you all enjoyed hanging out and being here for this stream. It's been a ton of fun, and I'm freaking loving this game still, which is really good. Usually I go through a period of like, if I play a game and like really like get into it for a significant period of time, normally I get bored of it and move on to something else. So far that's not happening, which is a good sign. So we'll just keep it going while we're going, you know? We're gonna go hi to, oh God, who do we say hi to? There are options. There are people we can raid. There is... Blitzhart's playing Minecraft. Quinn is live doing music stuff. Jawood is live with Tekken. I don't think I've said hi to Jawood in ages, actually. You know what? We're going to raid Jawood. I don't expect most people in my community to actually know who she is. I think from memory, I met her back when I was still playing World of Warcraft. Which was, God, years ago, actually. So we're going to go say hi to her and see how she's doing. You got the what channels would you like to see, but the actual roles was hidden. Ah, okay, yeah. No, the Discord, like, role, like, what channel thing, I don't quite know if I like how the Discord onboarding thing works, and I kind of want to get rid of it, but I don't know. I still need to think about what I'm exactly doing with it, essentially. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is we're going to go say hi to Jawood. I actually have no freaking idea. I can't remember where I met her, but you know what? That's okay, because she's a cool person. So we're going to go say hi to her. We're going to see what she's getting up to and what she's doing. If you guys want to use the raid message, go say hello. The top one is for subs, and the bottom one is for people who aren't subbed. Copy and paste whichever one you want to copy and paste, because whatever, I don't know. End of stream messages are confusing, and I don't know what I'm saying half the time. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you for hanging out. It's been a fantastic stream. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day, night, time zone, whatever, and I'll be back streaming tomorrow with some Yakuza. Until then, take care, have fun, goodbye, don't die, or I will cry, because I'm a crybaby, and if I do cry because someone's died, then that's too bad, I guess. See everyone.